And for now, we are live. Hey, Reese. Hey, Samantha. I really hope this thing decides to work today. So, last week after the whole issue we had, I ended up doing a couple of test streams where I didn't do any audio. Well, didn't do any commentary. I mean, I still had audio being recorded. And I did them on private. And in both cases, when I tested it, the stream did function. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty close to normal. So hopefully it was just a one-time thing with my internet or with my capture card deciding to be weird or something. I don't know what exactly it was, but hopefully it decides to actually work this time. Now, another theory I have is that it craps out on you when there's something copyrighted in the game. As stupid as that sounds, that might have been the problem. Because when I was looking at the stream last week, it gave me a copyright notice on this first mission. And suddenly, like around the same time where the stream craps out for the first time, I think that's where it was. So, I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. If that's the problem, then aside from being really stupid, at least I would know what the issue is. So that's a good thing. Hopefully I figured it out. Either way, today we're playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, handgun only. For those of you who are new to the channel, the rules are pretty simple. We have to try to complete as much of the game as possible using only handguns. Almost coughed there. Non-lethal equipment as well as riot shields are perfectly acceptable. And what qualifies as a handgun is kind of up to me and kind of up to you guys and kind of up to the internet. Hey, lazy gamer. Hey, LIS professional. So, I got some stuff to talk about IRL. As I have told you guys a little bit on both YouTube and on Twitter, I just started a new job. And it's only a temporary type of thing, but it's exceptionally boring. I gotta say that. It's probably the most boring job I've ever conceived. But at the same time, for the 8 hours that I'm there, I would estimate I work for about an hour and a half of it. And the other 6.5, I can pretty much just sit there and do whatever I want. If I want to play I brought my Vita the last couple days, and I've just been sitting there playing my PS Vita, which is kind of hilarious. I'm just literally sitting there playing my Vita for like 4 hours straight, because the only time I'm busy is between the hours of 5 and 6 and the hours of 10:30 to 11. So that's literally the only time I have to do anything. Mitchell. And I gotta say, if someone's stupid enough to pay me $15 an hour to do what I'm doing, then that's their right. They can pay me that much if they want. I'm certainly not gonna complain. Even if it's only a temporary thing until I can get something full-time. Thanks for the congrats. Oh, thanks, Lazy Gamer. Thanks for the £1 donation. Always appreciated of any amount. Okay, please let this actually decide to work today. Everyone keep your fingers crossed. Now, if this doesn't work, if something happens with this game again, we're going to play something else this time. I'm not just going to cut the stream off. Because then I'll have a pretty good idea of what the issue is. We'll play something else in that case. Probably either Star Wars Battlefront 2, or, actually, I just got Jedi Fallen Order from Gamefly, which is very exciting. I am honestly very excited to play that. I've heard nothing but good about it. Okay, so we actually start this mission with a handgun, which is nice. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to land right here. I think I was supposed to go all the way down. Oops. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's head out to South Korea. So as long as I have that position, though, I will be... My schedule will be a little bit different, naturally. Like, uploading shouldn't be affected, but just streaming will be relegated to drunk stream on Saturday night, and probably another stream during the week. Like, during the day.
Thought you guys were fragged. What's your position? 2 clicks northwest at grid 775. All right, we're moving.
Oh, I have a lot of people in here tonight. Nice. That's why I really hope it doesn't crap out on me. So I want to actually get, you know, a stream in this week. Because I hate not being able to do it quite as much. Oh, nice. Finished Red Dead 2. Nicely done. That's a big plat. Very time-consuming one. Anyone else hearing the rumors that we're going to get a remake or a remaster next year, early next year, of Red Dead 1? Been hearing that. Kind of hope not. I think it's kind of unlikely now that we saw the PS5 reveal. Which, what's your guys' opinion on that? That was an interesting thing. Because I just listened to it at work. Also, I need to conserve my ammo a little bit better. Ooh, heck yeah. Take the riot shield. Riot shields are perfectly acceptable because they are not necessarily lethal. Come on, come at me, drones. They can't get through a car window? That's surprising. Okay, then. That's extremely surprising. Okay, I know we got this far last time. And I know that we're supposed to shoot. I'm just gonna shoot once at the building over here. Or a couple times.
I can't get it locked.
You don't actually have to kill anything here, as I found out last time I tried this. Which is cool. I'm sorry, the turret is not working. It's all rebooting. The rebooting is coming up on screen.
EMP's at 50%.
I wonder if you can even die here. Probably, because we're on fire. Well, alright then. Yeah, some of the requirements they make you do are a little bit out there. Red Dead 1 is... Red Dead 1, the single player is easier and less intense. But the multiplayer is a lot harder. Because in Red Dead 1, the multiplayer is way more well, I don't know about time-consuming, but definitely more difficult. Because you had to, like, win 3 free-for-alls in a row or something. As well as, like, 4 team matches in a row, stuff like that. Which, to be fair, you can boost it. If you have other people, you can boost all of it. And then there's the trophies that have, like... There's the Posse one that requires, I think, maybe 6 people. Poker Ace requires 6. There's... What's the other... Oh, there's the one from Undead Nightmare that requires 8 people... No, 9. 9 people total. You and 8 others. Which is completely absurd. I mean, if you put something like that in GTA 5, I would understand. Because GTA 5 is generally functional and generally has enough people playing it to where something like that would be doable. You know what? I got a flashbang. I think I hit... Oh, that's not a flashbang. That's a Revealo grenade. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't know what it's actually called. I'm just going to call it a Revealo grenade. I almost missed that. Alright, let's roll. So is this game... I think I decided it's 14 missions or something. Alright, so we gotta descend again. And we're good. I know that there's an ammo crate here somewhere, because this game actually does have ammo crates, which is really, really nice. Should make life a bit easier. But yeah, back to the PlayStation 5 stuff. Definitely excited for Spider-Man, even though it's not an actually new game like I initially thought it was. That it's just a a remaster or port of the original. And then with that, the Miles stuff is like a whole new, longer campaign. Or not longer, but just like long campaign. So a big expansion. Which I don't have an issue with. I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I really liked the original Spider-Man game. And I'm not usually a Spider-Man or not even really any a fan of any of the superhero stuff. So we've got that. Then I do love, though, how pathetic it is. I'm probably going to die here because I'm not concentrating on the game at all. Let me be a little more careful for a moment. Oh, I thought that some of these guys were friendlies they've gotten up there. Apparently not. And now we're good. So yeah, it was, what was I trying to say? Yeah, like how they opened it with GTA 5 getting a PS5 version. I mean, I'm not exactly surprised. I mean, they're going to milk that stuff as much as humanly possible. I think we all know that. Like, they're going to milk that game forever. So I'm not necessarily surprised, but I'm a little bit disappointed, especially that that's what they would open with. So is it like... Are they giving us a full PS5 version when it releases, and then a new version of the multiplayer? Shut up, alarm! Of a new version of the multiplayer next fall? Is that what they were saying, or is the whole thing not until? Or no, I don't. It's not that the whole thing isn't available till next fall because it's coming with the system. Like it's a day one thing. I don't know, that was just kind of a weird situation. But I'm not surprised at all that they're going to milk it for all they can, because it's Rockstar. They're not going to pass up that opportunity. Spider-Man looks great. I know they're doing, what is it, a new Ratchet and Clank, which will be good for people that like that series. I don't really care that much. Same with Gran Turismo. But obviously that's going to make some people happy. Horizon 2. Can't wait for Horizon 2. That is going to probably be a day one for me, because the original was awesome. Then, let me go ahead and take my drink. And then, there is... Ghostwire Tokyo could be interesting. Like, that one looks like it could be interesting. It's sort of a horror-type game. Smart grenades, because apparently all grenades in the future will be smarter than their earlier counterparts. Yeah, what else? Like, I'm trying to think if there was anything else, because, like, those were the few interesting games. I know I'm missing one that I'm interested in, but I don't remember what it was, unfortunately. But they really... They showed some weird stuff. Hold on just a second here, guys. I actually forgot to share the link of this stream to Twitter. I need to go ahead and do that. I completely forgot to do so. That's better. This isn't in private, right? I really hope I didn't do that by accident. I assume it's not, but I could be wrong because I've been wrong before. Let me make sure that that's another... Because I might have accidentally done that. No, it's public. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I'm a little out of practice, if you guys can't tell. Alright, let's just hide out for a second. I'm running out of ammo again. That's just great. I know there was, like, one other one I'm forgetting about that was interesting, but otherwise... Oh, hello! You're gonna come in on the zip line. Alright then. Oh, this is bad. This is very not good. So it says I only have one viewer. Down from like 10. Is everything on the stream working? Just want to make sure. Because it says I got an excellent connection and such, so that's good. Like I said, I'm probably a little bit out of practice. Man, not one-shotting him in the head like they should. Let me refresh the page. I just, like I said, want to make sure everything's actually working for once. And I also need to look on YouTube and see if they have decided to copyright this yet, because that's another thing I wanted to check. Activision wants to be a dick about it. Or Sledgehammer. No? Okay. Okay, glad stream seems fine. I'm just... Like I said, I'm a little bit worried that something stupid's gonna happen again after last time. Just a little bit worried from that. I'm also worried about how I'm gonna figure out how to get out of here. Yeah, Horizon's looking great. Oh, this was a very not good idea. Actually, that almost worked. That might work. If I run out of ammo, that might not be a bad strategy. Then, of course, we got The Last of Us 2 is only a week away. That is kind of exciting. I don't really care that much. There's handgun. Or, that is not a handgun. That is a... what looks like a flag or a door stopper. Because, I mean, I'm not picking up Last of Us 2 day one. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to spend my money on that. I'm going to wait for it to drop in price like everything that Naughty Dog has ever made. Because I've noticed that a lot about them. Is that anything they make, I need to be more careful and stop being stupid. But anything they make always drops in price like crazy. Usually, like, within a year, you can always get it on sale for at least, you know, 2/3 of the price at most. So, like, it'll be down to 40 bucks. Oh, and the trophy list has been supposedly revealed. And it's actually going to be an easy platinum. Because it's literally just... you have to beat the game, obviously, on any difficulty. No difficulty trophies, which is crazy. So simply complete the game, find the probably absurd number of collectibles, because there's a lot of collectible trophies, and presumably going to have a ton of collectibles, like all the modern Naughty Dog games. But of course, with collectible guides, that shouldn't be a problem unless they're glitched. Because that was a big problem with the first game, is that the collectibles were really glitched back in the original, so hopefully... Can you not... I'm trying to have a moment here. Okay, you know what? You guys are causing me some problems. I'm just gonna sprint through again, because that worked. Kind of. Kill these guys on the outside and we should be okay. Because there's this truck that's gonna come up. Oh, that worked. Yeah, that worked fine. Okay. There we go, oh, I didn't kill him. There we go, got him that time. Perfect. But yeah, there's gonna be a ton of collectibles, and I really hope they aren't glitched like they were in the original. No multiplayer, which is awesome. So no multiplayer to worry about yet. But I know Naughty Dog all too well. And I know what's coming down the line within probably a year of the game's release. Within a year of the game's release, There was an ammo crate here that I didn't know about. That's great. Within a year of the game's release, bad things are going to happen with the trophies. There will be DLCs, and they will be awful. That's what Naughty Dog does. It's their model. As we look back at it, you know, Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3 are both easier than Uncharted 1 by a good bit. But they add in all that multiplayer DLC, which Uncharted 2's at least was kind of tolerable, not unbearable like Uncharted 3's was. Oh, hello. You are coming through the smoke. Let me toss a Detecto grenade. Uncharted 3's DLC is stupidly unbearable. Then you had Uncharted 4. And of course, we all know Uncharted 4 has the survival DLC. Now, to be fair, 10 of its 12 DLC trophies are easy and can be done in an afternoon. Just complete the 10 maps on any difficulty. It's the other stuff that's awful. Very time-consuming and challenging. Let me grab some ammo while I'm still here. I forgot to start the timer. Well, I'll take a shot in just a moment. So that DLC was awful in that sense, although getting most of the trophies is easy, which is nice. So you'll only be a little bit short of 100% if you don't do the whole thing. Then you have... what else is there? There is, then you had... Lost Legacy didn't have DLC. Fight for Fortune had DLC that was harder than the base game, arguably, even though I didn't actually have as much trouble with that DLC as I thought I would. Then you had The Last of Us, which had like I would say its difficulty was around a 4 out of 10 when it came out. Because at the time it came out, you probably couldn't really boost the DLC. Or no, you couldn't boost the base game, I mean. It was harder to boost.
I'll get the charges, sir. Just give me...
So like it was harder to boost, but it was completely possible to do legit, because there was enough people playing to have no issue, and everyone was on pretty even ground back in the day. So that made it rather easy. And like Survivor's hard, but it's certainly not the worst thing in the world. Like there's obviously much worse DLCs out there. Or just much worse difficulties. I mean, I don't know why I said DLCs. I guess I got that in my mind. Because then we got the DLCs. And the DLCs were far from pleasant. The riot shield doing good for me here.
Well, that monster is heavily armored. We're gonna have to find an access panel and plant the charges inside it.
Maybe I screwed myself by walking all the way past. Who's friendly here? Some of them are turning around and shooting. He hit me with an RPG! Okay, guys, so apparently car doors of the future will be immune to RPGs. That's pretty awesome. And a very fantastic safety feature to start mentioning in the future. Will, what do you want me to do?
That launcher is tearing us up. What's your status? Demo team is KIA. We're attempting to complete the mission.
Okay, so I guess we had to do that. I picked up the stuff already. Like, crushing is really only bad in Uncharted 1 and a handful of parts of 2 and 3. It's really only difficult in 1 and a few parts of 2 and 3. It's really not a problem in 4 or Lost Legacy, though, because in both of those, you can use cheats, the tweaks, after a single playthrough. You can use the tweaks without, in a legitimate manner, that is. Because in the other ones, it's possible to use the tweaks in an illegitimate manner that I highly recommend. Because it makes life many times easier. Hey, no. No. That. Hey! Maybe I deserve that for talking bad on Sony franchises.
We're taking hits. Moving position.
Alright, Will, this time will you actually speak first? I'll go ahead and take this shot before I forget.
What's your status? Demo team is KIA. We're attempting to complete the mission ourselves.
Now, this time I remembered to start the alarm. But yeah, like... Now I actually blank out. I've been blanking out a lot today. I don't know. Shouldn't be that tired. I'm not really that tired. I would say I'd drink some coffee during this, but coffee does not mix with alcohol. There's your fun fact of the day, guys. Aside from car doors apparently being RPG-proof, at least car doors of the future, never mix coffee and alcohol. It is a bad time. Also, never mix chocolate with alcohol. It is also a bad time. I have made both of those mistakes. And they are both a very bad time. Do I have to pick this up? That's what's making me think that I have to pick this up. I'll take it anyway. Oh. I'm smart. I'm so smart. I'm late. Will! Will, what are you doing, buddy? Come on, man. Oh, now you decide to move. God, you're getting me so discombobulated, buddy. You're supposed to be my best friend, Will. But anyway, there was The Last of Us. It did that. The base game wasn't terrible. That, like, suicided into him. But then, you got the DLC. And the DLC is not fun. You get all the multiplayer stuff, which is thankfully easier on the PS4 version, but still terrible.
Oh, shit. Damn, I think my arm's broken.
If it's broken, you should be able to, like, kind of pull it away.
Shit. Don't worry about that timer. One more time. Pull!
But yeah, there was the way that worked.
Mitchell, we're out of time.
And then, of course, you had grounded mode. And that was such a fun experience. And by fun, I mean absolute hell. Then, there was the Uncharted... Ooh, ouch. Then, of course, there were the Uncharted remakes, the Nathan Drake collection, the ports, whatever you want to call them. That was also terrible, because the Platinums were easier, but the DLCs had the Brutal mode, in which everything kills you in 2 hits, and no one drops ammo. Anyone who did that legitimate is pretty epic. I don't know anyone that did it legitimately. I don't just leave his arm there. Might be able to reattach it. It's the future, after all. Yeah, really, crushing for the most part isn't too bad. Upgrades? Oh, wow. I forgot all of this existed. I honestly forgot any of this existed. Threat detection, reduce explosive damage, increase health, increase lethal grenade capacity, sprint time, tactical capacity, reload speed, exo ability, aiming. Okay, maybe that's technically not entirely fair to have, but whatever. It's not like I'm gonna do anything else.
Successfully able to drive North Korean forces out of Seoul. With an additional division arriving soon, hopes are high that we may finally see a return to peace and stability in the region.
The only way you're going to see peace and stability in the region is if you reunify the 2 countries.
Why is one man spared while another taken? To this day, I couldn't give you an answer. But death comes for us all.
Oh no, this cutscene might be copyrighted.
Over 6,000
If something happens to the stream in the next few minutes, it'll be this. It'll be because of the cutscenes.
But all I knew was my best friend was gone, and a part of me wished I had been taken instead.
And then I will know what the issue is. Ooh, we're headed over to Virginia, not too far from where I grew up. I mean, I grew up in North Carolina, but it's only one state away. Arlington's pretty far up there, though. It's up near D.C.
Fellow Marines, and a grateful nation.
Now we get probably the most infamous scene in any Call of Duty game. And definitely one of the most infamous QuickTime events of all time. For some reason, they thought this was a great idea. Press F to pay respects, everybody. Yeah, I still don't really understand the choice behind that, but they did it.
I'm sorry, Mitchell. Will was one of our best. Look, we take care of our own. If you ever need...
Excuse me, Private Mitchell. I'm Jonathan Irons. I'm Will's father.
Kevin Spacey.
I'm sorry for your loss, sir.
I'm sure you are, Sergeant. Private Mitchell, you were Will's best friend. You both paid too high a price for your country.
It was an unfortunate tragedy, sir.
It was more than unfortunate.
Press F, yeah.
Necessary. Son, I want to offer you a second chance.
Mr. Irons, Mitchell's been discharged with his injuries.
I'm aware of his injuries, Sergeant. At Atlas, we have prosthetics that are 20 years beyond anything the military could offer you. Will told me what kind of soldier you were. You deserve to fight for a military that's as effective as you are. Think about it. Don't let
Sure,
Will's
I'll
death
check it out.
Sergeant.
And let's go. I got some prosthetic on.
Okay, everyone knows what to do this time. Get into position.
And we beat the first mission. We actually beat the first mission.
2 on the terrace.
That's awesome.
3. On you, Mitchell. Drop him.
And this mission we're starting with a pistol. Now, technically this one, for those who have beaten the game, you know that this one technically might not truly count because it's not real.
Copy. We're internal. Mitchell.
It's not entirely real.
Hit him.
But we're still going to play it like it is. At least this thing's going through.
Clear.
Alright, next room.
Stack up at the door.
Stack up at the door. Plant the charges.
Get that mute charge.
Mute charge. So that's literally a piece of technology that makes things silent.
Clear.
That's
We're an Atlas Rescue Force.
actually really cool.
Zulu Tango. Okay, please keep your head down and stay close.
That is really cool, actually.
Extract.
Copy, Atlas 0.
Forgot, this game does have some cool technologies, because it was the first one to be truly futuristic.
We're detecting drones on the back patio.
Let them pass.
Are we going to breach and clear again?
Multiple hostiles, my
Apparently
man.
not.
Drop them.
Why am I doing all the work? Shut up, alarm. Seriously, why am I doing all the work? I'm the cripple in the group. Well, you knew that was going to happen because there were 3 of them there. Obviously that wasn't going to end that well. Where's the ammo? Where all the ammo be? I have 12 bullets. I can use a threat grenade. You know exactly where they are. Okay, there's only like 5 left. Just kill one and retreat. It's a limited number of enemies, so that's always making things a little easier. And I actually have ideas for some Uncharted challenge runs in the future. Of course, I'll have to find where my copy of Nathan Drake collection is, because I don't know where it is. I mean, it's at home somewhere, I just don't know exactly where at home. But I've got some ideas for that. And then after that, or along with that, I have other ideas too for Call of Duty even. That I got while playing Call of Duty Classic. And am not excited for if I decide to do them. Because they're going to be weird. And probably quite painful. Not quite beat a game with a Guitar Hero controller or Dark Souls with Donkey Kong bongos. Oh yeah, that was the other game, Demon Souls Remaster, which makes a lot of sense for people who are going to enjoy that kind of game. They're certainly going to be happy.
Prophet, we're approaching the north access road. What's our
Oh, there's the guy. Man, you guys are lagging behind a bit, don't you think?
We're gonna have to dig in until our ride gets here.
Dig in.
Hold him off!
I might not be able to do that because I have 5 bullets.
Atlas 01, exfil is on approach.
Popping smoke.
Oh, is that our escape?
There's our ride! Mitchell, get the president inside!
Yes, sir. Oh, that's not good.
Sloppy, Mitchell.
The first time we all did this, that was actually a little bit of a surprise when all that happened.
No excuse for equipment failure. Best weapon you have is the one between your ears. Use it.
I mean, it kind of is an excuse if your equipment doesn't work.
It was his arm, sir. I knew it was too early.
That arm's worth more to me than this entire facility. How's my boy doing?
He's a work in progress.
Well, keep working. This is
Hi, EMREF9.
D&D when the military has no use for good men like you. Jump in. I'll give you the tour.
So, you brought me here and haven't let me tour yet. Despite being part of the group. Alright then. What all is going on in the Atlas facility? This place is pretty neat, though. That's for sure.
Joker, we're bringing Mitchell over to R&D. Get the sim prep for another run.
You got it, boss.
Very pretty area. A lot of civilian presence.
What you're seeing is advanced warfare. Atlas
They
has
said the
the single
title.
largest standing military in the world, but we answer to no country. Unlike the government, we don't keep secrets of our capabilities. We don't sell policy, we sell power. We are a superpower for hire.
No, I don't think they'll cancel Culture Us. Then again, they want to cancel,
Power isn't just about the ability to destroy.
people want to cancel Paw Patrol.
In places like Korea, Sierra
For
Leone,
reasons.
Nigeria. We do in a few years what it takes governments decades to accomplish. In fact, the truth is, we're often more effective than the governments that hire us.
Well, we don't talk politics here,
Found out the
so
hard way.
we're here to play games and escape from the real world. This game is going really slowly, though. We're 40 minutes in, and we're not even through 2 missions.
Mitchell, I know you're not in this for the money.
Remind me a lot of Will in that way.
Nah, I don't think they'll cancel culture this, though, because there's no police in it. I'm a little salty, though, that Live PD's canceled. I'm not happy about that. Because Live PD was one of my favorite shows. Hope someone picks it up eventually.
Don't let it go to your head.
Alright, can we just, like, move this along? I mean, I haven't used anything that wasn't a handgun yet in the game.
Each has a primary and secondary ability. Assault is equipped with boost jump, as well as sonics for crowd control. The specialist XO you're wearing has a built-in shield, in addition to overdrive capability.
Specialist has shield and overdrive.
Technicians are waiting for you. Get that
Okay. I don't think I actually get to choose between them.
Please, step over here. Go ahead and place your arm on the table.
Yeah, we'll have prosthetic stuff like that within, probably within a couple decades. Technology's moving along pretty quickly. Hopefully.
Try and move your arm for me, please. Making a small adjustment. Hang on. Okay. Again, please.
There we go. Now they got our arm fixed. That's good. Couple lines of coding were off, most likely.
All right, you're good. But I recommend some trigger time to check the calibration.
Perfect. And we're going to be able to, like, 3D print body parts within a couple of within a decade, probably. I think we already are trying to do it to some degree.
Let's head to the range.
Which is pretty awesome. That's pretty crazy. They let him actually, like, do live combat training like that. How can you tell? And presumably, I guess it just makes them stronger. Very Starship Trooper-esque. I'm actually still reading through that book. It's a pretty good book. Because it was a book 40 years before it was a movie. And it's the ultimate so bad it's good kind of movie. Like, it is my all-time favorite so bad it's good movie. Alright, so they're gonna make us use this, which is fine because it's not against human targets. Oh, well. Hi, Darren.
If you need a tactical advantage, the overdrive battery burns up quick, so use it sparingly.
Sorry for the accident.
Step up to the station.
I didn't have an accident. Unless you mean in-game or something.
Activating target training.
Well, this is great. I can actually still use, Oh, that's friendly. I can still use a handgun.
Use overdrive.
What does overdrive do? Does it slows down time? I'm sorry, but no PMC is able to slow down time like this. Just gonna say that right now.
Begin round 2.
Round 2. Double kill. Hey, no. Go away. Nope. Well, I don't know why I said go away. And I want him to go away by shooting him.
Overdrive.
Slow time. It's literally like when you take, what is it, Jet? Or Turbo or something in the Fallout universe. Feels familiar.
Begin round 3.
Round 3. Yep, I had a pretty good day. Oh, I was supposed to shoot that target. Oops, I missed it. God, come on. Come on, we gotta be better than that. No, no, I'm better than this. That bullet would go straight through those targets, and it would hit the blue. My day was good. I slept in, which I'm already kind of doing anyway. Second shift. Yeah, I'm not wasting any more time here.
Grenade range.
Let's get moving.
Hands on with the variable grenades.
But yeah, just
We got the sim ready to roll again.
rested at my apartment for the most part. Tried to play some Call of Duty Ghosts. And it was mildly successful today. Am I not even on the board? I don't like not being on the board. I'm better than that. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Which grenade did you want me to use? Apparently it wasn't that one. Threat? Yeah.
Shoot through walls
That's-
to hit those targets.
Huh. The pistol can shoot through the walls. What do you know? There we go. Perfect throw.
Toss a smart grenade and aim at a target to guide it.
R1 and press... What? Oh, that is actually really cool.
Again for a real challenge.
Oh, that's so cool.
Activating grenade training.
That is actually really, really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I so want one. I want something like that. I know that you actually had to, like, get a good score on this. EMP. There we go. Hit them all. Well, hit some of them. Now hit this one.
Training.
Or not.
Your score.
Shut up, alarm. Average? I don't want to be no average.
Move. We're gonna run the simulator again.
That's not a terrible score. Especially not knowing what I was doing. Oh, nice. Got Foxyland 2. Yeah, isn't that one... Didn't they say that one's harder than the first one? Maybe one of the harder Ratalakas? I feel like I've heard that. Could be wrong, but I feel like I've heard that it's one of the harder Ratalakas.
We're gonna be watching. I'm leading this time. Kit up.
I'll stick with what I have. I like what I have.
Choose your load.
Lego Incredibles. Yeah, I mean, it's not the easiest Lego game, but it's pretty easy. It's at least short.
Switching the sim to assault mode this time.
Copy that. We're ready to go.
Preparing assault mode.
Assault mode?
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Not the best timing for that. Let's go.
My lead, my way.
Here they come!
Take them down.
So this time, no suppressors needed. That overdrive's going to be useful, though. So, I mean, technically we did use grenades,
Atlas 01.
but we haven't fought any actual enemies, because this is all just training. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of enemies. Okay, why are we playing White House Down or Olympus Has Fallen here? Now, haven't I already made the joke that we're basically Mike Banning in this entire series? If you don't know what I'm referencing, it's a series of movies, the Olympus Has Fallen trilogy. It starts with Olympus, then it's London Has Fallen, and then they did Angel Has Fallen. And it's basically a series of movies where there's Secret Service agent Mike Banning has to basically save the president and or save the world. It's rather typical action movie type of thing.
Pick your entry point. We'll RV at the media room.
Let me switch over to Flash.
Going to the
Oh,
living room.
okay. That escalated quickly. I don't think that hit where it was supposed to. But during all of them, Agent Banning, he's the hero, like I said. He's always using primarily a handgun. A pistol, most specifically. An actual pistol, not even like a machine pistol, but an actual semi-automatic pistol.
Clear.
And
Get to the media room.
it's just kind of weird. Because certainly they can be effective in certain situations. By all means they can be. But not in those situations. Some of the stuff he gets away with in those movies is too much movie for a movie at times. I'll say that. GTA 5, Lego Ninjago movie, Sims 4. I'd suggest looking on PSN profiles because I think that there's like a guide for how to do Sims 4 in like 3 hours. Still need to do that at some point. Although I'll keep it on my list because I feel like I could have some fun playing that in like a drinking game or something out of it. Because I've played a couple of the earlier Sims games. I even played the My Sims game on the Wii and actually had fun with that. It's been a long time since I played Monkey Island. It's old school. Well, I guess we're not going to need the EMP. That's one of those old school games. Oh, I just can't do that, you know? Hey, POI. Yeah, I heard that it's pretty easy and relatively quick if you just follow, like, a guide for it. Ian just picks the guy up and throws him. Should have just fried the system that we're using. Okay, I have 8 bullets. This is not good. Oh, I had a glitch trophy. That's never fun. Grenade out. I'm gonna have to throw flashbangs and run because I'm so low on ammo. It's worked in other games. And overall, it seems to be working here. There we go. Oh, crap. No, can't do it. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very not good. Oh, hey, Reese, you're good. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Run. Oh, that's really bad. I have 3 bullets. How am I to do this? Okay, I have no bullets left. That's great. It's only a simulation. I can't die in this, right? Apparently, Irons doesn't care about friendly fire. Because if he did... I can't do that! You know I can't do that. I just gotta flash and run at this point. There we go. We made it. Flash grenades are okay by my rules. That's not gonna hit me, right? Good, rocks. This is a pretty awesome sight, though, the target finder from Black Ops 2. Or sort of what it is. There we go! That actually worked. I guess it's not the most surprising thing, given what I've done so far in these runs. Alright, we're down to 5 bullets. Hey, what are you doing here? You die. Or probably not actually die, because we're all not real here. Okay, we are out of ammo, but we are alive. Oh, there's still enemies up there. I really... Oh, great. So they actually have to kill everything. You got Advanced Warfare last year. Yeah, I mean, the only good thing about Advanced Warfare is that the DLC, you only have to buy it once to play it on both consoles. It's not like, say, Ghosts, where you have to buy it twice. I did all that and it didn't work. Well, so we're actually going to have to kill everything here. But I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea! That is more than just flash and die. Okay, I'm gonna get through this. I can do this. I know this can be done. Why there's no extra ammo, I have no idea. If I had a few more bullets, this would be so much easier. You know what? Let me launch the assault drone and see if it's one of those times where you have to use it. That is entirely possible that it's going to make me use it. Let's let it get blown up. I bet it's going to make me use it. I wasn't right there. Game, I was over there. Does the assault drone have teleportation powers? Or something? Clearly it does. Got 21 hostiles and 12 bullets. Anyone want to do the math behind that? That's approximately 1/2 of 1 bullet per enemy. I mean, I think if I can just run past them, I'll be okay now that I actually use the assault drone. Shut up, alarm. That hit nothing. That hit literally nothing. But I still have multiple grenades. Daggerhood, of the ones I've played, it's one of the worst, along with Inksplosion. I would say that... I guess to be fair, Inksplosion, I've only been able to... There was an extra path that I didn't even know about. Well, isn't that just fantastic? That's gonna hurt. How did that not hurt me? Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Inksplosion, but I haven't played it in a long time. Maybe it won't be as bad. I only ever played the EU version of it. Honestly, buddy, I'm not even sure how many shots I'm on right now. But given that I'm only, with my being a second shift job now, I only get to drink on Saturdays now. Whatever. I only get to destroy my liver 1 night a week. I'm assuming that was the 5th alarm, given the time that's expired. I think that was the 5th. So my 6th total shot. I'll make that assumption. And if I'm wrong, I'll regret it in the morning. I mean, Inksplosion was just... I don't know, it's been so long since I played it. It might not be as bad as I remember. I don't know, it was... Ironically, I think that was my first Ratalaika game. I think it was, because it was one of their first. There we go. Can't one of you drop ammo? Why can I not use the assault drone? Was that the auto stim? That's overdrive. Oh! I didn't know I had this. Well, that's absurdly helpful. This would have been nice to know. Even if I can only use it for a minute at a time. That is absurdly useful. And how are they not advancing? There's only like 4 of them left. What are you guys doing up there? Can you not kill 4 enemies? Alright, maybe it's more than that, but still. Oh, it's a lot more than that. Okay, well. I am not going to have a choice but to shoot a few people here. I'm going to see if I can knock someone down to their leg and try to get a... I will say, this mission would be possible if you were smarter than I was about conserving ammo. Man, how many shots did you just take? This mission would certainly be possible if you conserved your ammo better. So that's entirely on me for not conserving ammo. And I tried. I tried to get through this one. And I got to the end of it. The team just doesn't follow you for some reason. Because they're not that smart, apparently. They're not smart enough to jump off the side of the wall like I was. I kind of... In any other Call of Duty game, they would have gone through that. To be completely honest, in any other Call of Duty game, they would have moved past it if you moved past it. To be completely honest, so that's unusual. Usually, they will go through that stuff in these games.
Get the president inside. Do it right this time.
Get him out of there. President is secure.
Copy, Atlas 01. Warbird inbound to provide air support. BTA 1 mic. Copy, Prophet. All right, begin.
Well, we got the president now, so that's all that really matters.
Use your shield. Use your smart grenade.
Yeah, that would have been so nice to know earlier. This exists. Okay, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference, but still.
Raptor 2-3, coming into assist. There's our exfil.
That is our exfil. Well, at the rate I'm going now, I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish the COD games, in all honesty. But, once I do, I'd like to do an Uncharted. How did he land that in here? This is like a domed facility.
Looks like we have an operator on our hands. He's getting there, sir. He's ready for some real work. Good job, son. Welcome to Atlas.
Alright. Welcome to Atlas. I can't think of a Sly Cooper run out there. I really can't think of one unless you were going to do either, I don't know, maybe like no damage or no coins, which I know isn't possible in some of them because you need certain gadgets to progress.
After Korea, I thought I was done.
PS5 announcements were interesting.
It's one thing.
There were a lot of really weird games and a few good ones.
You gotta prove you belong there. I got my first chance 2 months later.
Just over 12 hours ago, Nigerian Prime Minister Samuel Abadoya was taken hostage while attending an international technology summit in Lagos. We believe this to be the work of the KVA, a leading anti-Western terrorist organization. founded by former Chechen separatists.
I'm gonna skip these so I don't risk copywriting. Okay, we're on Specialist, but we get the Riot Shield, so I like that.
You're up.
I mean, Spider-Man will be interesting. GTA 5 was kind of surprising. Ratchet and Clank was a little bit surprising. Horizon looks great.
Target building.
I'm sure people will be happy about Demon's Souls. I don't really care, but certainly some people will be happy.
We got multiple KVA. South room on the second floor.
Keep moving.
As for other games, though, I'm a little surprised that they didn't announce, like... I guess I kind of thought they might secretly announce, like, something for Uncharted.
We're gonna bag him. VM's our first priority.
I kind of thought maybe they would have something for Uncharted. Even if it was only like a remaster of the other games, or, you know, a port of them. I guess I kind of expected that they would have something like that because they can make money off of it. Or Last of Us 1 getting ported over along with Last of Us 2 or something. I'm not particularly surprised that we didn't see like a GTA 6 though, because they gotta finish milking GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 before we get a GTA 6. Yeah, Resident Evil 8, that's the one I was forgetting earlier. That's the one I was forgetting earlier, but
We're striking now.
Copy out.
I hope it's gonna be good,
On teams, we're green. We're green.
3 mics to phase line alpha.
but I'm a little bit worried.
Now they will kill the Prime Minister.
They'll kill him anyway. We'll get him out.
I'm slightly worried because Ethan is the main character again, for some reason. Uh-oh. Well, that's disappointing. Handgun somewhere. It's gonna be one of those
Show them what
missions.
Atlas can do. The KVA have been terrorizing this region for far too long. It's time to send them a message.
But yeah, like,
Prime Minister, I can turn
I'm
this
not
entire
too
region around.
psyched on Ethan
So
being
take
the
them
main
alive.
character again. I know that Chris is gonna be a main character, and it looked like Claire was gonna be in it. I thought I saw Claire during the trailer. Which is good that they bring her back.
Mitchell, busted.
And then, I'm disappointed I didn't see any Leon in there. Leon's been in every even-numbered game. You can't change it now. It's L3, not that button. Can't be changing it now. You can't have Leon not be an 8. That wouldn't be right. Leon's gotta be an 8. And that also means Ada's gotta be an 8, because Ada's in the even-numbered ones. So Leon and Ada both gotta be in this, or I'm not gonna be happy. I'm fine with Chris being in it, but you gotta have Leon and Ada.
Up the wall.
Which one was Pragmata? Because there were so many weird games that I was not expecting or made like no sense.
Move around that window. Gloves won't stick to it.
Isn't that kind of a design flaw? That they'll stick to anything that's not glass, but not glass? And I also heard that the Resident Evil was going to be in first person again, which some people are okay with. But I feel like over the last 2 years, Resident Evil 7 has really kind of lost its support that it had when it came out. Because when Resident Evil 7 first came out, everyone was stoked on it. Because at the time, you know, we'd had the mediocre of Resident Evil 5, even though it's fun in co-op.
Prophet, we've cleared the perimeter.
You had mediocre Resident Evil 5, and then you had a very subpar Resident Evil 6.
Clear.
Let's take a look. Mitchell, Joker, you're up.
And so everyone was stoked on getting a new one that felt more survival horror-esque, that felt more fun to play, and all in that sense. But then we got the remasters for 2 and 3. Now, 3 was a little more debatable because it was already kind of a DLC back when it came out 20 years ago.
All right, Mitchell, you're our eyes. Recon shows 4 KVA
them down together. On your shot, Mitchell.
Get him.
Target confirmed.
It's 3. There's one more.
Mitchell, mark the targets.
I'm trying to... I had him there. There he is. Hey, no. Come on, Mark.
Hostiles are tagged.
What? What did I do wrong?
Showtime. All right, Mitchell.
Oh, hey, Lazy Gamer. Glad you're back. Thanks again for the $1. Well, it's actually like $1.20 because the pound is technically worth a little bit more than the dollar.
Target confirmed. Hostiles are tagged. On your go. Hit him. Mitchell, mark the targets. They're gonna execute a hostage.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Showtime.
I don't... Well, I was going to try to shoot him in the leg, but I'm not sure the game's going to let me do that.
On your shot, Mitchell. Hostiles are tagged.
Game didn't give me a choice. Had to get 1 kill. It's only 1. If you had managed to pick up a handgun, you'd be fine. My lights just flickered badly. Oh! Oh, I wonder... This might be something else. This might count as a handgun.
Mitchell, free the Prime Minister.
I gotta check that real quick. MP11. Let's see if this is a real gun in real life yet. And if so, what it's classified as. Okay, that does not bring me to anything about a gun. What about the MP7? That will give me a better Heckler & Koch MP7. Personal defense weapon chambered in HK 4.6 by 30, armor piercing. Personal defense weapon, submachine gun, or machine pistol. Well, I'm going to avoid using it as much as possible, but if I have to use it, I'm going to say technically it doesn't void me, even though I've already failed. Yeah, I guess it's just the question of if it's considered submachine gun or machine pistol, because there is a slight difference. This mission ain't giving me what I need.
Wait, position. Where? They're leaving downtown.
Yeah, it said the MP7 could be a few different denominations.
You'll be safe here. Thank you, soldier.
If anything's classified as a machine pistol, then that's technically fine for this kind of a run. This does not appear to be a handgun, though. Because you're using it with 2 hands. I'm going to say it's probably not.
Roger that.
But I might be able to shoot someone in the leg. Shut up, alarm. Shoot someone in the leg, knock him down. Are none of these civilians concerned that military guys are running through armed? Or is this a common occurrence in Lagos? Oh, yep, that could have been bad.
Tango with RPG on top of the bus.
Tango with RPG on top of the bus. A threat grenade, I can do that. I actually can do that.
They're using MMGs. Stay clear.
What is an MMG? I'm assuming it's something that's not friendly. See if we can get a couple of leg shots in and see if... Well, you know, the shield. This might make a difference. See if maybe... That didn't blow up a car. God, are the cars in the future explosive proof? We already know that the doors are RPG proof. Oh, I killed him. Well, I also don't have a handgun anyway. I suppose that's better. This run was going so well, actually, at first. I am not too far away from your squad. Well, technically that means I'm not failed at the second. Ow. Ow, almost.
They're using MMGs. Stay clear.
Shot him in the leg. Shot him in the dick. Shot him in the leg. Come on, shoot at me. You guys want to do something about this one? MK14 is not a handgun. Also, the fact that you're using what's basically an M14 in 2060 when it's over 100 years old says something about your army. Not a positive something either. Alright, let's see if we can attract him to attack me. He actually... Someone shoot him right now! Kill him right now! Please, somebody kill him right now! He has a handgun out. You gotta kill him right... Damn it. You guys are useless. You guys are so useless! The one time he has a handgun pulled, you don't do anything. Also, that hurt, but it's okay. Shoot this dude! He had a handgun. Why is my squad so That's something I gotta say. My squad is useless in this game. They are absolutely, utterly useless in this game. They have done nothing in any mission. I have no choice. I'm gonna have to fight otherwise. Until one of them drops a handgun. Because my squad is completely and utterly useless in this game. I'm pretty sure that we're not going to have the ability to manipulate time like this in 30 years, or 40 years, but still. Not how I wanted this to go down, but with how useless your squad is in this game, I don't have a choice. This is another one of those games where they never drop you the weapons you need. But I mean, in theory, so far there hasn't been anything stopping you from completing this kind of a run, provided... Oh, that hurt. Yeah, provided that you have a handgun, there technically isn't anything stopping you from completing the game yet. Which is different. A lot of the Call of Duty games don't do that. A lot of them have something that'll stop you. So that is actually interesting of a design. That in theory, if you had a handgun, a true one, you could do this run. Which is kind of cool, I guess, that this is going to be the closest we've been, probably, to having a successful one. It's Call of Duty Classic, we all know how that went. I gave up on that because it was so useless. Because you carry over your weapons between missions, and you don't get any checkpoints, it just wasn't worth the effort. But yeah, in theory, if you find a handgun and ammo for it, there isn't anything stopping you in this game so far. Now, we're very early into the game. There's like 14 missions, we're only on the third one. So there's no telling how it's going to be down the line. But so far, there's actually nothing stopping you, which is cool. So I give them credit. They allow a little more freedom in that sense. God, are we like burning there or something? You throw a Molotov? I mean, Molotovs can still be very effective 50 years from now, I'm sure. You know, that's probably something you could have really done, is just blow up all the cars. Okay, can we get through this, please? So I can actually, like, progress forward.
Area clear. Let's move.
MP11s. No actual handguns.
Through here.
Disappointing, to be fair.
Trucks on the move. Half a click due south.
Copy. We're on it.
I need to put someone into a last stand, honestly. I just wish I could put someone into, like, a last stand. I gotta see if that's even a thing in this game. I feel like it is, but that would make a difference as to how I play for this kind of a run. I'm also thinking I might do the toy knife run for Mothership Zeta for Fallout 3 as a video, just so we don't have to deal with the game crashing and lagging constantly. Or at the very least, I can cut out the bad parts of it. I'm thinking about doing that as just a video, just because I think that'd be a little easier. And then I could possibly finish that recharger rifle only run I was working on for Fallout New Vegas that I never finished. Because it was infuriating at the end. That was an enemy? Jeez, I couldn't even react fast enough.
Target trucks on the move. Half a click due south.
I want to just see if they go into a last stand in this game. That's what I don't know yet. And that will affect gameplay a bit, if they do. It's not that many enemies. Shot him in the leg twice. Okay, they don't seem to want to go into last stand. Maybe there's a way, but so far I'm not seeing anything. And what is that grenade that they're throwing? It's gotta be something weird. MP11, Bulldog. It wasn't the Bulldog, wasn't that in Ghosts? I thought that was in Ghosts, not this one. I could have sworn it was in Ghosts. No one'd still be using it 50 years later. Unless it was, you know, something that civilians bought to own themselves or something. Well, this is terrible because no one's dropping a weapon that counts. So it looks to me like for this kind of a run, you're probably gonna have to be starting the mission with the handgun. Which makes me wonder how Black Ops 3 would be if I decided to do that one. Because in that game, you can technically start every mission with a handgun. And that's still not going to happen because I'm not about to suffer through that game for more than I have to. I'm not that sadistic. I know I'm going to have enough of Black Ops 3 when I eventually have to go back and get the platinum in it. Probably a couple years down the line. Oh, that's bad.
That turret's armored. We're gonna have to flank it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to flank it. We're all... Dang it, I shot a civilian. I feel like such a great person for doing that. Okay, we got the gunner, so that's okay. You can't tell me Atlas doesn't have technology for that.
Target truck ingressing west on Liberty Highway, 500 meters.
Yeah, I'm very glad to be done with Fallout 76. That grind is such a waste of time. I mean, yeah, you get some kind of cool plans if you finish the reputation for each faction. But God, it takes way too long. It's time I don't want to put into a game. It's not even fun grinding. I'll play Battlefront 2 when I have more time. I was pretty focused on Fallout and also on Call of Duty Ghosts. Oh, I remember this section. About to play friggin' Crossy Road or Frogger.
Get across the street, Mitchell. Watch yourself.
I think I got hit by a car, but it's okay. Because I think I just, like, jumped to the side a little bit. Sorry, Gideon, I thought you were hostile. Sorry, Joker, I thought you were hostile. Sorry, Ajani, I thought you were hostile.
Cross the street.
Would they not stop traffic for something like this? And how hard would that be to stop traffic? And, you know, not die. I didn't get hit by anything that time, though. Just got a checkpoint midway through. Okay. Flash grenade out. Oh, attack dogs! Okay, that's a thing. I did not know that was in this game. Or I forgot that it was.
Target truck is approaching your position.
Was not expecting that at all.
Mitchell, stay on mission. Mitchell, on me.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Rip away the thing. I did Frogger Returns a long time ago. I don't remember what it was, really.
I see it.
That was one of my dad's favorite arcade games. He always liked Frogger.
Jump.
Oh, now we're into the epic chase
Take out
sequence.
those SUVs. Get ready to jump.
What SUVs? Oh, that SUV. It doesn't look as much like an SUV as I would have thought it would.
Pursuing target southbound on the highway. Find transportation and follow.
We're killing all the gunners, so it's okay. Shut up, alarm.
Stay close.
I love how these buses are so perfectly placed for this. Help me up, I don't want to fall into the roadway! Oh, wow, now you give me a pistol. Yeah, now you give me a pistol. Took you long enough, don't you think? I don't remember there being this many quick time events, though. Or I don't really remember there being quick time events at all. Wait, what? Was I supposed to hit a button? I looked away for a quarter of a second, and I died. I guess there was a quick time event that I didn't see. Of course, this pistol is a one-shot kill. For reasons. I did not realize we're gonna have some quick time events here. There was a quick time event. I hit the wrong button, but it's okay, apparently. Call of Duty is not meant to be quick time event based. Oh, well, he might be okay. I'm gonna say he survived. He might still be alive. I didn't miss that jump. I hit X. Also, how does that kill me and getting hit by traffic doesn't? Come on now. Let's get a little logic in here. Also, we're 3 missions into the game, and there's, like, a lot more. And we're, like, an hour and a half in. Why does it give you the pistol there? You can't do anything with it. I'll read comments once I get through this stuff. There's been any comments, I just want to get through this part. Yeah, he might be okay. He might have a few bruises and concussions, but he might still be alive. I don't know, I'm not a doctor.
Enemy chopper, take it down.
With what? I have a submachine gun. Like, how do you expect me to kill a helicopter with a submachine gun? It doesn't seem like a fair... Okay, well, he's dead.
The target's on 12 o'clock. Jump!
We got him. Oh! Square. I do not remember there being this many QuickTime events. At all. Like, I do not remember this being a thing. Ow. I seriously do not remember there being this many QuickTime events. Was this like the first game in the series that had a lot of them, or what? So I don't remember there being this. Like I said, I don't remember there being this many. Oh, you got the guy. He can breathe underwater for 30 seconds. I can hold my breath for 30 seconds. I've only been underwater for 30 seconds. I can hold my breath that long. Dreams. Oh, yeah, the whole create a lot of stuff type of game. I think I remember that. We're hearing about it.
No dozing. Job's not over till I say it is.
Please tell me this fucker's alive.
Stop stressing. He's breathing. Barely.
What the hell do we want with this guy anyway?
Don't know, don't care. That's up to the boffins back at HQ. You get your money's worth of journey?
You delivered exactly as promised.
Drinks on me tonight.
Yeah, these guys probably get a pretty good amount of money for this job. Or for this position, being PMC. Because it can pay more than the military can. Well, we finished it. It was an absolute, utter failure. Alright, mission 4.
Life with Atlas was nothing like the Marines. But I wasn't complaining.
With lives hanging in the balance, Atlas forces moved in swiftly to rescue the hostages.
God damn it, Gideon. I didn't know you were a movie star.
Oh, easy now.
Oh yeah, that's the scene where they like play poker with Kevin Spacey.
Full set of teeth, but don't get carried away.
Well, that's funny, because that's what your mom... Oh.
Alright, level 4. This is only in the 50s? I thought it was in the 2060s. I always thought it was in the 2060s. I guess not. So it's in the 2050s. It's not as futuristic as I thought.
Technology is a cancer. I am here to liberate you from this cancer. The world must be reset.
I love how he's saying this through the use of technology. He would not be able to have this if he didn't have technology.
We have a visual on enemy packs in the northern lane.
Like, you wouldn't have technology. Or no, you wouldn't be able to give your message without the existence of technology.
We have actionable intel that the KVA are trying to trigger a meltdown in the reactor building. We're inserting in the south courtyard, and we'll push north.
You'd think we'd have our nuclear plants more well guarded than this.
Get in position.
Nuclear power is the only way you can power this country on renewable energy.
Disengaging stealth. 2-3.
It's really the only way you could actually do it.
Under a restricted ROE, over.
Here's our inevitable giant helicopter armada invasion mission that happens in like every Call of Duty game now. All the modern ones at least. I honestly don't know how Infinite Warfare is going to go because I know that it's got vehicle missions and stuff. Is that... No, I think Call of Duty 3 will be next, provided it gets here. Then Infinite Warfare, then we got World War II, and then Modern Warfare 2019, and then, yeah, then we're done with the Call of Duty franchise. Temporarily. I can't do that. I don't have a handgun. Am I gonna die if I don't? Probably. I'm gonna expect I'm gonna die. And what if I throw a flash grenade? Will that work? Is that sufficient enough? It actually was.
Next time, try to keep up, Mitchell.
He actually has different dialogue! Oh, it's so cool! You know, I'm finding stuff like that while doing this. That the game actually has, like, different dialogue in these games if you don't do what you're supposed to. I mean, I knew it existed in, like, Call of Duty 4. That's actually really cool, you know? They put a little bit of extra effort into it that I would not have expected from, in this case, I guess, Sledgehammer or Activision or either. That's kind of cool.
Grab some cover behind those drones.
Well, I can use that. That is a riot shield, and riot shields are perfectly acceptable for challenge runs. Speaking of which, why does the riot shield not exist in the Fallout universe? You would think it would. Someone would have made one.
That MT is still functional.
Can someone get their ass on it?
You get your ass on it. It wants your ass. It wants you in its ass. I don't know what I'm saying with that. I'm gonna use this temporarily because I assume it's gonna force me to.
Our drone operator just took one in the head. He's down. He's down.
I don't care about your drone operator. I just care about beating the game. Okay, I don't think this was actually required. Doesn't look like it was. Doesn't give me the feeling that it was. Why not just give everyone one of these to begin with? And it's apparently invincible. Actually, it's not even remotely invincible because I'm still getting hit. I say that and I'm still getting hit. I was about to say, can I actually shoot through this? Because that would be kind of a problem. Why does nobody have a pistol in this entire universe? I'm not about to sing anything, but I'm still kind of annoyed that no one has one. Like I've said before, this seems like it's going to be the kind of game where you either start the level with a handgun or you don't get one. One or the other, no in-betweens. That's definitely the feeling I'm getting from this. Either you start the mission with one or you don't get one. Not a single enemy has dropped one. Well, let's see if we can get through this. I want to give it a try at least. Without killing. It might be possible. You never know.
20+ foot locals inbound from the northwest.
Should be pretty safe right here. Just advance a bit slowly. Wait, what? Can I just run into him and make him die?
Keep pushing.
He's so terrified that he drops dead by being touched by a shield. I am not counting that against me because that's just beyond stupid. And also hilarious. I'm not counting that because there's no way in hell that's killing you in real life. I'm sorry, but that's just a little bit on the stupid side. Even by Call of Duty standards. Because that ain't killing you in real life at all. Just walking into someone with that is not killing you in real life. I'm not saying that Call of Duty is realistic by any means. Come on now, that's just a little bit out there. little bit beyond what I'd consider feasible. This Call of Duty tries to be slightly realistic. Ow. Are you gonna make me do it? Probably. Yeah, I think it is. Why do I have to do it? Can't one of you do it? Although, technically, maybe it's not... Maybe it's not manned by anyone. I think this might be our first truly unavoidable instance of using non-handguns. Yeah, that's what it's starting to look like.
Copy that, Bravo. We've got eyes on a launcher near your position.
Mitchell, grab that launcher and take down that Titan.
I'd like to, but I can't really do that at this point, because there's a lot... Jeez, he got fried. Okay, well this mission's already a failure anyway, because we have to do this section. Of course he's got a trophy system. Can you guys, like, move up your portable cover shield things, please? There we go. I don't think it killed him, but it's okay because I got more ammo. Man. He ain't going down. What do you think I'm doing, Gideon? I cannot do a British accent to save my life. I really can't. Or I'm just doing something really... Oh, never mind. I didn't kill it. Something else killed it. That ain't on me. I blame someone else for doing the killing blow. I don't blame myself for that. I blame someone else out there. Because technically, I didn't seem to deal that killing blow. Break through the door. I don't think they... Oh, wait. What was that there? That is most certainly a handgun. It is a railgun handgun, but it is most certainly a handgun. I think I will take it. It's not what I want to have as my handgun of choice, but I can use it.
This way. Bravo, reactor core temperature is climbing.
That's bad news, right?
Indicators are...
Yeah, that's bad news. Do you know nothing about a nuclear reactor? Or about nuclear power in general? You guys are supposed to be smart. Professional soldiers, you should be smarter than that. Even I know that rising temperature in a nuclear reactor is probably a bad thing. I mean, given the fact that it's been taken over by a terrorist group, probably makes it more bad. Also, I can't see Seattle ever powering themselves by nuclear power. They're only going to do it out of solar and wind, most likely. Seattle ain't going to take a nuclear reactor. Hey, Carlos. The run has not been particularly good so far. I'm not going to take that. This is a railgun. It should cut through anything. It's a one-shot kill in the multiplayer. Yeah, if you could actually hit anyone with this thing in multiplayer, it was a guaranteed one-shot. I think it was. For a long time.
Get through the reactor area as quickly as possible.
On the balcony! Slaughter!
I don't even think that was a one-shot. Double tap X and then R3 for boost slam. Well, you know I can't be doing that. That's probably violating the challenge in some way. That is a lot of enemies. And they're not even Russians, so I can't say it's a lot of Russians. Oh, reloads quickly. What is Sonic's? Sonic the Hedgehog? Sonic the Restaurant? I could go for some Sonic. They got some good food. They got some good limeades, some good burgers, some good chicken, some very good tater tots. I love their tater tots. I haven't had Sonic in forever, and I live a mile away from one. I guess, though, if I'm gonna get fast food, I'm probably gonna go to Wendy's or... Yeah, Wendy's. Because McDonald's sucks for anything that's not breakfast. Sorry, not sorry, but it's true. McDonald's sucks for anything that is not breakfast. The breakfast is fantastic, by the way. I love McDonald's for breakfast, but anything else sucks. I'd much rather have Burger King or Wendy's over them. Run through everything. That actually might have worked. Come on. I got 7 shots left, but it's okay. Can one of you make sense of this that I got to? This elevator? PS5 design. Yeah, it looks like a router wrapped in printing paper. Copy paper, which is kind of hilarious. I give him credit, though. It's recognizable, which is important. Even if it's not good publicity, being recognizable makes a difference in marketing. People are going to remember that design, so it's going to have an impact. So I can't really blame him that much, even though it is a little bit weird. 31 enemies. 34 enemies. This is gonna be fun. This is very bad. 32. Let's hover around for a second. 31. 30. We're getting some kills. Not many. I can kill up to 7. Just move forward. It'll make it work eventually. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting design. But if it makes people remember it, then they did their job. Their marketing teams and such did their job. You guys get up here so I don't waste my last 4 shots. My last 3 shots. You get shot in the head with a railgun, you'd be dead, son. God, the team is so useless in this game, though. Like, they really don't do anything in this game compared to others. They kind of just sit there. Really kind of surprising. Most of them are dead. Like, can one of you do this job for me? Oh! Sorry, Gideon. I thought you were an enemy. Are you gonna open the door for me this time? I'm here, I can open the door. Not even that late, it's only 10 o'clock. Here in the US. It's only 7 out on the West Coast. Oh, now you choose to advance. That hurt. Because I wasn't prepared for that.
Good. What the hell just happened? They rigged the door.
It's called an explosion. Have you never played a video game before? Do video games not exist in 2055?
Patch in and run diagnostics.
I'm sure they do, unless this is an entire alternate universe where video games were never invented.
Mitchell, get on the console.
Which one? There's like 20. This one, okay.
Prophet, you got this?
Copy. We're seeing what you're seeing.
Okay. Core temps maintaining. Need to flood the cooling. Levels are dropping.
The steam release line's been cut off.
What? Stayed in a second ago. Trying to reroute.
Gideon, core temperature is critical. Report.
Gideon! Got me.
Get out of there, you're gonna die.
Area now.
Oh, shit. Copy that. Bravo. We're about to go critical. Let's go.
Hope you evacuated all the civvies. Oh, it's the obligatory running section. Why am I faster than you without even sprinting?
Gideon, Angles are bailing out. So are we. Keep moving. Joker, what?
Yeah, screw that. We're getting out of the nuclear zone.
KVA extraction choppers by the North Towers.
Affirmative, Bravo 1. We've got them on the track.
I don't think they care too much about my presence.
Copy, Bravo 1. Inbound in 30. Bravo, pressure readings are critical. Get your men out of there now.
We are currently still alive. Let them go. Let that big group go. If running back and forth actually works, I will be surprised. Start shooting! There's like 500 of them. Or like 100 of them, but still.
Copy that, 2-3.
Oh, that's probably really bad. That's a nuke. I don't even really remember the Exo-Zombies characters. I just remember hating that mode.
All units, give rotors all the... There he is! Take us down!
Let's get out of here. Well, theoretically, this mission would have been fully, or not fully, but mostly doable. Handgun only. You got that one section where you got to kill the vehicle. Unfortunately. So that's the first mission that isn't fully doable.
That is the Vectron Pacific reactor near Seattle. We have unconfirmed reports.
CDC has ordered evacuation of all non-essential personnel within 5-mile radius. The National Guard has begun distributing potassium iodide tablets.
So they're hitting all of the nuclear reactors around the world.
Some kind of statement from the KVA leader, Hades.
My fellow citizens of the world, today you are afraid. You are afraid because you have been woken from your sleep.
That's gonna give me a thing, so. Detroit. Going to the US again. This is only the 5th mission. There's like 14.
Welcome to Detroit! 2.5 million people live in camps just like this one. No fucking holiday. But they got food, water, security, all courtesy of Atlas. Now, the KVA have the balls to move in next door. Fuck me.
Let's go wipe out the KVA. I'm happy with that. Oh, so now we're in 2059.
You look like shit.
22 days straight. KVA doesn't take a break. Neither do we.
Copy that. They were gonna start moving people back in next month. Then the KVA showed up. Now everything's on lockdown.
They're protecting our target. We still locked in on him?
Dr. Pierre Danois. He's in the Midtown Hospital. We're green.
4 years of hunting down Hades, and his right-hand man turns up at our doorstep. Fucking brilliant.
Detroit Become Human. Yeah, that was a solid game. I don't know what the next Heavy Rain game will be. Because they took, what, like 7 years between entries? Because you had Heavy Rain back in 2010, and the Detroit was like 2017. God, I don't know when we're going to get another one. Well, no, they had another one between there. They had Beyond Two Souls. I don't remember the exact year of that. Maybe 2013, but they had that. So presumably, like, next year, we should get another Quantic Dreams game. And I like Detroit a lot. It was my favorite of their franchise. I don't know what we'll get from them next, though. I know there was a time where we were supposed to get more of Heavy Rain, like more DLCs for it. We were supposed to get like 4 different story DLCs for it, but we only ever got 1.
What the hell are the KVA doing in Detroit, boss?
An empty city without police or eyewitnesses. Good place to hide something. Or someone.
Clear. Look out.
I wouldn't want to be in Detroit regardless.
Gideon.
Torres.
It's kind of in very bad shape in real life. And probably won't be much better 40 years from now.
Sync to me. Keep it on autopilot.
Okay, good. If I don't actually have to do anything, I'll be happy.
Position at the hospital. Clock's ticking.
Copy, Prophet. Hitting checkpoint blue in 5.
Remember, capture only. We need him to find Hades.
Roger. Bravo out.
Power armor, guys. Alright, then.
Name and order number.
You know us.
5527.
Hold on. Got 4 operatives on bikes heading in. Mission order 5527. Okay.
Mr. Irons, will you just let us through? You like me as a son, so you should let us through. He pretty much considers me a son, so he should be happy.
Prophet. Bravo 2-1.
That'd be pretty cool to own a private military company like that. Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom. Never played it. I'm not even sure I've heard of that. Yeah, you're correct about Detroit. It hasn't changed that much from 2019, 2020. It's already in kind of bad shape. Didn't it declare bankruptcy a few years ago?
Prophet. Bravo 2-1 at link up point. Stand by.
Standing by, 2-1.
Pretty sure it did.
Mitchell and I are taking the north side. You two are
Okay, we're actually going to start with something I can use. I don't even have a second weapon. I only have this.
ISR detecting movement. Northwest at 100 meters from your position.
We'll keep our heads on a swivel.
I follow you, Gideon, because apparently I'm not allowed to have another weapon.
Clean cleanup vehicle ahead. No one's supposed to be in this sector. What's your ROE? Maintain stealth.
That's probably not friendly. Why do I not have a pistol? Shouldn't you be equipped with a sidearm? Doesn't that make logical sense to have?
Prophet, we're at checkpoint blue.
Old high school.
Copy. We're tracking you.
Screw most of the people that got records and such in my high school. I hate most of them and don't care about most of them. I can go jump off a 10-story building for all I care. I was only ever treated as shit by most of them. Well, not just athletes, though. It wasn't just them. It was everyone. Honestly, like, weird idea here, but, like, if I could just, like, instantly become, like, a millionaire or billionaire overnight, the best part would not be the wealth. The best part would be able to rub it in the faces of all the assholes I went to school with. They treated me like shit for years, and I'd love to rub that in their faces. Let them see what someone has become. Hell, even someone that can make their living off of playing video games. That'd be something. Not much as the gamer. Working through Advanced Warfare, we're only on like the 5th mission, which is not good. This game is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. These missions are longer than I remember, honestly. I know we're only 2 hours in tonight, but still. Like, even if we go 4 hours tonight, we're probably going to be halfway through the game. Like, we'll probably be around halfway through by the end of this stream. I need to check and see, though, at the mission select menu how many missions there are in this game, because this is number 5. I can't remember exactly how many. For some reason, I want to say 14. But I don't know if that's true or not. Well, we haven't had to shoot anything yet, so we're not done yet. Why would you not give your Atlas guys a sidearm? It's standard military practice. Why can't we just kill them? There's like 3. No, there's like 2. Why can't we just shoot them? It's 2 enemies. We could deal with that easily. I'm glad that I turned you on to a lot of random games.
Mitchell, hold tight. I'll try to get down to you.
You can easily get down to me. You have a freaking jetpack. I'm sure I've introduced some people to games they never would have thought of.
Link up there.
Because there are... Oh, I'm not currently swimming. That wasn't supposed to... I thought I was swimming. That's my fault. I thought I was swimming. Apparently I'm not. I'm sure I've introduced people to a few very random games out there. Like how Bad Drivers probably introduced people to a lot of random games too. God, that reminds me of the drill at a at like a dentist office. I hate hearing that noise. Favorite Adventure Time game? I've only played 2 of them. I liked Pirates of the Caribbean more than whatever the other one I played was, the Investigations one, just because it had more gameplay to it. I wouldn't really call either of them that good, though. Class of 2055. That's a little insane to think of. I'll be an old man by then. Hopefully by that point I will be retired and drinking liquor or smoking weed most days of the week with Lizard Guy and 2 of our other friends all living on the same street together. Gaming and shooting guns and shit all day. Enjoying life. That'd be the dream. By then it'll be legal, so it's okay. That'd definitely be the retirement dream. Oh, hello. I hit square. Okay, good. It actually counted. That was in a cutscene, and I had no control over it, so that is not discounting the challenge. I had no control over that. It was a cutscene. It doesn't count. And it's not like it would affect the ending of the game anyway. Hero, you didn't see me. You're so smartical.
Mitchell, down here. Thought you were compromised.
Not quite. I survived that.
More on the way. Kick it off.
I'm gonna take the riot shield because that's good. Yeah, PS3 had a lot of much higher quality games. Of generally higher difficulty, I mean. Okay, if the dogs are gonna be a problem... I love how bulletproof these windows are. I'm gonna die here most likely, but it's still surprising. Because Gideon's an idiot and won't do anything. Win the lottery in your 20s. Move to the US, buy all the games you want. I would suggest if you're gonna buy a lottery type of thing, first and foremost, pay off any debts you and your family have. That's the most important thing. Pay off debts so you're debt-free at the very least. Then get something modest for a house. I would not be an extravagant person. I would just get something fairly simple and modest. Nice, but modest. Same with the car, stuff like that. And then just do YouTube full-time as my job, because it's not like I'd need the money. Because honestly, I still think that even if I won the lottery, I'd still eat like spaghetti and ramen a few times a week. Just because I enjoy eating them. As weird as that may sound. I am often a very simple man. Okay, I think I can get through that. I really think I can get through that. I just gotta be a little more careful.
Patrol, up ahead. Need to accelerate our timeline. Get ready to drop.
I should be able to get through this. I'll give it a few more tries before I try shooting. But yeah, pay off any debts first. Then get a fairly modest house and car set up. Then make some investments. Smart investments. That dog bit me through the riot shield! Really? You can't be doing that to me, game. Dog ain't gonna eat through a piece of metal that's 2 inches thick that apparently stops a friggin' RPG. Because that happened earlier in this. Oh, that was the wrong button. Oops. Well, this is gonna end badly. Okay, I gotta be a little smarter about this, because I didn't know the riot shield was gonna do that to me. Okay, can we get through this with flash grenades? I think it's possible. A little bit of smart planning, though. It's going to take a little bit of luck, too. I think I can do it. I really think I can do it. Yeah, I mean, I like any kind of spaghetti or noodle, so that part of me wouldn't change. I love spaghetti. Spaghetti is one of my favorite foods. It always has been. And it's extremely cheap, so it's a win-win. Because, you know, 40 cents a serving or whatever. Can't complain about that. 40 cents a serving even with the lottery, I don't care because it tastes so good. Because, like, I feel like I wouldn't be the most changed person if I won the lottery. I would still do a lot of the same stuff that I currently do. Like, I would still eat a lot of the same food. I'd still eat ramen because I like ramen. I love spaghetti. I'd eat spaghetti. Really, all Italian food is kind of cheap. For anyone who's younger here, not living on their own yet, Italian food tends to be pretty cheap. Because, I mean, pasta is just, you know, wheat or grains, so it's not really, not that hard to produce. So it's pretty cheap. And it tastes great, so that's always a good positive of it. Okay, so if it wasn't for these dogs, I think this could be doable. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it as long as these dogs are here. So I'm going to need to time a few grenade throws. That didn't work. Okay, I think I can get through this. I think I can get past this. Oh, that was a threat grenade. That didn't even affect them. It's a flash grenade and it didn't even affect them. Because my favorite restaurants, even in that case, would still be probably Waffle House, Cookout, and Chick-fil-A are my three favorite restaurants. Better chains, at least. There's a couple of good local places that I love. Asian food is always good. We don't have a lot of good Asian food places around here like I had a lot of good ones in Cincinnati, but I don't have a lot of good ones down here, unfortunately. We got great barbecue, which I love, but not really as much in terms of Asian food. Got a few places that are okay, and some that I haven't tried yet because of COVID. I'll find some really good ones eventually, though. I just need to experiment a bit more. I found a good hibachi place so far, but otherwise I don't have a lot of other good options yet. Crap, that's the wrong grenade. If I had... Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm done dealing with that. I had to kill the... Dang it. I had to kill the dogs. I had no choice. Pop the riot shield of my own. I got a checkpoint, so it's okay. Like, this is another mission, though. If the game gave you a handgun, you could do it. Quite honestly, you could. Because there's nothing here that's voiding that kind of a run. It's just about, you know, actually being able to kill stuff. No, we don't have In-N-Out. That's a West Coast United States thing. We don't have it in the East, especially in the Southeast. We don't like that California stuff out here. We are the opposite of California over here. So we're not a fan of In-N-Out or any of that other stuff. Though somehow Iowa declared In-N-Out their favorite restaurant, which makes absolutely no sense. Because there is no such thing as In-N-Out in Iowa. There's also no such thing as anything in Iowa. Except farms and Des Moines and nothing else. Although Iowa is not one of the states I have gotten to go to yet. Okay, overdrive is a good idea. Thank you for telling me that. 7 to 10 takeout restaurants, that's good. I think we got something probably around that much. In total. Of varying types. Come on, man. Give me a handgun. Nevada has in and out, really? That's good to know. If I ever were to go to Vegas again, that's good to know. I've always wanted to try it. Because I've always heard a lot of good about it. And, you know, we don't have any over here in the East, so... That's good to know that they actually have it. Because Nevada's the furthest west I've been. Just to go to Vegas. And that's not even in the western part of the state. That's in the eastern part of the state, the southeastern part of the state. And once all this COVID stuff is over, maybe I'll go to a place like that again. Because I could go to Florida easily because actually two of my best friends from college live in Florida. Or have families in Florida. One of them currently lives there, one of them somewhere else, but regardless. I don't think this mission is going to let me do this under the circumstances I'm trying. I'm trying this, and I really don't think the game is going to let me do it. But we do have pretty much infinite grenades here because there's a ammo box. So I want to try that first. Otherwise, we're just going to start shooting. Because I'm not seeing a lot of better options. Yeah, I could easily go to Florida because I have friends and families that live down there, so Florida would be good for a vacation. Now that a lot of this stuff's starting to lighten up a little bit. You know what I'm really happy about is that this stream hasn't screwed up on me. That's what I'm happiest about. Because the stream is actually working. They are not being affected by the flash grenades, though, which is a weird thing about this. Like, why are the flash grenades not working? I can get through this room, otherwise. Because I can get through this room. There's only like 3 enemies. I love how seriously I'm taking this run, even though I've already failed at this point. How Gideon's literally doing nothing to help. Gideon, you are completely useless. Like, could you at least try to help? From Virginia? Oh, okay, so you're not far from me at all. It's only one state north of where I grew up and spent most of my life. Virginia is a beautiful state. Like, you'd think the West Virginia old song, you know, Blue Ridge Mountains, West Virginia, however that song goes. It's a beautiful state. I'm assuming maybe they went to, like... Maybe they went to UVA. University of Virginia. Which I have a very hateful relationship with because they turned me down for college. So I will never have support of them for that reason. Okay, I think there's a way to get through that. Wing House? I don't know what Wing House is. Okay, I'm gonna say I've given this enough tries to be wasting my time on this. I tried multiple times and I could not get this to work out in my favor. Why does no one have a pistol in this universe, though? It's like COD Classic. No one has one. I mean, so far, if you had a handgun, you could do this mission. If you were lucky enough to find one. So that's interesting. Oh, wait just a second. Wait just a second here. There we go. Oh, okay, you know what? I saw a PDW there and I'm gonna take it. Got it. PDW. Handgun. Technically. Kind of. Barely. But I'm going to count it as one because whatever at this point. Not like I haven't already failed to run multiple times.
There they are. Let's move.
Trying to remember the college with an L. Oh, I know what it is, but I can't place the name. I know exactly what it is, but I can't place the name. Is it Lenoir Rhine? The French name? Is that it? Is that even Virginia or is that somewhere else? Lenoir Rhine. Because that sounds familiar for Virginia. Oregon Trail. I mean, that's a very luck-based game. It's not the easiest 100% by any means. There are much easier 100%s out there. Or, no, Lewis and Clark. Lewis and Clark is another one. Lenoir Rhine, that might be Louisiana. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I want to say Lewis and Clark, maybe. So I feel like that existed, and I feel like I actually took a tour there when I was looking at colleges.
The ambulance. That's our cover.
Yeah, definitely let me know. I'm curious now. I feel like either Lenoir Rhine or Lewis and Clark both sound familiar to me. Take cover for a second. Toss threat grenade. It's not that many enemies. Not that unbearable. I'm almost out of bullets. What am I getting hit by? How did you not... What are you doing there, Gideon? Sir, you can't be doing that. You gotta actually shoot the targets for me. You're not doing anything. What kind of useless meat punk are you? I don't know why I said meat punk, but whatever. You are very useless. But yeah, if it's University of Virginia, I have a very hate relationship with them because they turned me down to go to college there. I mean, in the end, I made the right choice going to Clemson in South Carolina. I know I made the right choice. I know God put me in the right place. But I'm still just slightly salty over it. Lynchburg College. Okay, yep, I know where that is. Lynchburg's beautiful. That's actually not that far at all from where I grew up. That's like maybe 3 hours away. That's not that far. I know where Lynchburg is, so if that's what it was, then I know exactly where that is. And Virginia is a beautiful state. It's mostly mountains.
alive at all costs.
It's a lot like West Virginia, but more total civilization and people. Like you can, Virginia and West Virginia are the same, except that Virginia has more people and more civilization. West Virginia already looks slightly the way that Fallout 76 portrays it, to be completely honest. As terrible as that sounds, I drove through it enough coming back and forth from Cincinnati. Because you go right through the state coming to and from Cincinnati. You drive through a good chunk of it, actually. But it's also a beautiful state. It's very mountainous, very rural. A lot of really good, hardworking, nice people there. Just being out there, you get to be out in nature. Hit circle. Okay, we punched him. I will say that didn't kill him. Oh, it gave me full ammo for my PDW for this. Okay. Great.
Get the doctor.
Kepsha.
Seen your pal Hades recently?
Yeah, I remember that episode. That's a good one.
That's what they all say. Just before the screaming starts.
You think this will change anything? You have no idea what he's capable of. You are all dead. We are dead.
Yeah, that's a good way to deal with your problems. Just punch it in the face.
Mitchell, on me.
We got 15 bullets. God, this game is longer than I remember. This is only like the 5th mission. I need to look at the mission select after we finish this one. Because I remember how this one ends. It's the hover bike section. Hi, Nicholas. Yeah, I'm going to look at the mission list after this mission and see where we are. See how many there actually are in this game so I know what to predict for the future. Gotta get through half the game tonight. Hey, Invisible! What's up? No, we haven't ended yet. We're running on close to 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. But no, we haven't ended yet. That camo. Stealth camo.
Reactionary forces are inbound. We got you covered. Now you take the doctor and move out while you can.
I'd like to know who's watching my back, mate.
That's classified, mate.
Okay, then. Well, that's reassuring.
Not sure we have a choice.
Well, they're not shooting you, so it should be good. Yeah, shitty walk, and I'll see you later, man. Thanks for tuning in.
What the hell was that?
Fuck knows.
Who knows, but they're not killing us, so that's a good thing. Oh, we're at the end of this mission. Great. That's good that the stream hasn't been having issues, so I don't know what was going on with it before. I think it may have been a setting on my computer that I had. I'm kind of thinking that's what it was, but I could be wrong. How did I fail to keep up with Gideon? I was right next to him, I just took a different route. I don't think these things have a weapon on them, do they? I feel like you have to get through this section without taking damage for a trophy, but I don't remember. Oh, good thing that got us up there. 2 action movie for Call of Duty, even. This is so out there. Why are the trains still running when Detroit's been destroyed for 4 years? Seriously. What do you think I'm doing? I can't go any faster. They actually won't let me go any faster. Also, I need to not run into all the walls.
There's a gate.
There we go. Now those guys are just gonna rape anything that runs through. Yep. They don't stand a chance. That was a robot.
Prophet, target is secured. Taking him in for interrogation.
Sleeping schedule changed. Nothing wrong with that. Mine's a little bit different too. This game is different because it's the first one that is in the future. The true future. Because Black Ops 2 was technically futuristic. But just barely. Only in 2025. This one's in the 2050s. So it's much further along the line.
These people, who are they?
So this is what you think of me, huh?
So it was the first one to have like advanced movement and true energy weapons outside of that Storm PDSR from Black Ops 2.
I think you are whatever I tell you to be.
Okay, so I'm going to save and quit real quick because I want to see how much progress I've made so far. We're on to the mission Manhunt. We're on the 6th mission. 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 15 missions. Oh, we're not doing that well so far. So we're only on the 6th mission. I am going to use the bathroom before we continue. So I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. Alright, we're back. And yep, we're still fighting each other. Maybe under different circumstances, but we are.
4 years on Hades' trail, and now we.
Because that's how Call of Duty is.
So, we'll begin again.
Oh great, you're gonna make me watch this again.
These people.
So I want to get through 3 more missions tonight. That'll be a good stopping point. 3 more missions. Because we're only on 2.5 hours is the thing.
I think you are whatever I tell you to be.
Alright. What is this mission? We're using Specialist with Riot Shield. Riot Shield's always good. I like having the Riot Shield. I think I remember this mission a little bit.
Lean forward, Luna. Supposed to be on your honeymoon.
Keep your eyes on Hades, not me.
Well, you're quite beautiful, so we must do this way. We must make it look normal. We're fighting some terrorist group that is apparently against technology.
Now, look for the KVA.
If I remember correctly.
That'll be our ticket inside the safe house.
I think that's the story. This game had a really forgettable storyline compared to most of the others. Like, probably not as forgettable as, say, Black Ops 3. But definitely one of the weaker ones.
Check him out.
I didn't realize I was supposed to scan someone.
Switch to another camera.
Okay.
There. Check him out.
Alright, let's scan him. Come on. Nope, not him. Sure, it's going to be the last one we scan, because that's how these games tend to work.
Not KVA.
Nope. Yeah, terrorists who are against the usage of technology. That's the initial enemy in this game. They're not the ultimate ones, but sort of how this game works.
We're gonna lose him, Mitchell.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? Oh, okay. There we go. Last second.
That's our ticket.
Almost feels like you're talking about boomers. No, not quite. These guys are against, like, all technology, is what it seems to be. They want to reset the world to a different state.
Hades is responsible for the nuclear attacks 4 years ago. We bring him down, we bring down the whole KVA network. There's no
Let's do it.
Get it done.
Well, that's the initial enemy. Things are going to change after this mission.
Then take him off. I'll clear out the back.
Don't cock this up, ladies.
Ultimate enemy. Anyone who was playing this game could probably make the guess from the second it started. You got Kevin Spacey playing a character. Kevin Spacey playing a character is a very telltale sign of what to expect.
I'm looking for the market. I guess I got lost.
It's not here.
Well, dang it. That didn't use a handgun, and I don't see any other way around it. I already failed the challenge enough at this point. Whatever. Oh, now we get a handgun. Yeah, that's just insulting. I'm sorry, but that's just plain insulting at this point. You give us a handgun now, after we've already used it. Or after we've already not been able to.
Patrol. Take him.
As for the perimeter, we've got patrol station.
Got him.
2 in the next room.
Here and here. As soon as the meeting is over, an armored SUV and
Which one do you want me to kill?
leave from the south garage.
Upstairs.
Didn't matter. Yeah, now it gives me a handgun after all the last, like, 3 missions. Of course it does. Kevin Spacey, he's known for playing villains in tons of media in the US. Because he was the villain in House of Cards. He was the villain in Superman Returns. He's also a pedophile and a rapist, but he got away with it because he said he was gay, and then everyone forgave him for what he's done. So that's a good enough explanation for him. Not a good person in real life or in games, we'll say that.
Take the drone.
But he does do a damn good job of acting as a villain. And I can't deny that at all. He's done a lot of good. He's done very well being a villain in movies and games and TV shows.
Have eyes on Hades. Wish we could pop him right now. Easy, Alona. Get the intel first.
Alpha's truck is rolling to the gate.
Because he is a very good actor. That's, to be fair, he is a very good actor.
Wait for the guards to get close, then drop him.
Even though he's a massive piece of shit.
You cannot park here.
Make it quick.
This isn't 14. We have a delivery on 14. Boring conversation anyway.
Well, this isn't a handgun. That's unfortunate.
Alpha ready to breach.
Not like it made that much of a difference, but still.
2 on the Overwatch.
2 on the Overwatch? You mean this one?
Alpha.
I don't know what you mean by Overwatch.
Abort, abort, abort.
You gots to be more specific.
Alpha ready to breach.
American Beauty, I don't know about that. Yeah, this time it's an actual, like, massive corporation.
Watching over the courtyard, Mitchell. Take.
Yeah, this time it's a private military corporation, the biggest one in the world, actually. Versus an actual country.
Alpha, hold.
But yeah, he's a pedophile and a rapist in real life. But he got away with it because he told all of Hollywood he was gay, and that's how he got away with it. I'm not even kidding when I say that.
Stand down! They got Gideon!
Am I allowed to be... Oh, there was unique dialogue for that. I guess I was supposed to do something. Yeah, he's a very awful person in real life.
Shit! Gideon is in trouble.
I love how this thing's suppressed.
It's clear. Alpha, move up. Mitchell, drop 2. Alpha will mop up.
Well, this mission is a complete and total failure. So this is the... either the first or the second mission that's totally undoable under these conditions. Because a lot of the other ones would have been.
Waiting on Wasp.
What does it want me to do? That. Okay, well they were... Why were they showing green? Why were they in green? That doesn't make sense. They were hostile, they should not be marked green.
Placing the mute charge.
Copy that, Alpha. Mitchell, swing around and cover the glass side of the atrium.
Mute charge ready.
Charge only gives limited coverage. Clear him out fast. Damn it. You jumped the gun. Alpha, go! Go!
It's okay. So I'm not sure there's another option for this, and I just don't want to deal with it. I don't see there being any other way to get through this other than to shoot everything with my suppressed drone gun that apparently exists.
Atrium is clear.
That mute charge is really cool, though. That's a pretty neat invention.
Roger that, Prophet. Step it up, Alpha. Don't want to miss the big pitch.
Copy that.
Shoot 2 at the top of the stairs.
At the top of the stairs, okay. Got them both with one.
To pull KVA off that door so Alpha can move in. Trip a car alarm.
Okay.
KVA's
We can do that.
Wasp, hit the 3 headed for the car.
Nothing here.
Do it, Mitchell.
clear. Alpha moving to bridge.
Honestly, that's not going to
Mitchell,
scare
get
him
eyes on
off.
that meeting. Line up Hades nice and clean. All teams stand by for...
I know, like, half of them don't let your allies die.
Mitchell, move the Wasp and get eyes on Hades. Hold fire.
I feel like there's games out there that do allow it to happen, but this is definitely not one of them. In fact, this game, your AI teammates are a lot more useless than normal.
That's it. Wasp, take a shot. Take a shot.
You've been spotted. Abort the mission. I repeat, abort the mission.
What was I supposed to do? You told me to take the shot.
Fire until my mark.
I keep it close to me at all times. It will keep us safe. You will contact him again for further.
Because you don't actually kill Hades. I know for a fact you don't actually kill him.
That's it. Wasp, take a shot. Hades is down. Alpha, move in and confront the kill.
Yeah, because you don't actually kill him. So I didn't think it mattered who I shot at.
Scanning red. Negative. It's not Hades.
Okay, that makes sense. So it wasn't actually him. That makes more sense. I mean, this isn't the biggest corporation. This is the terrorist group that we're fighting against currently. We haven't fought the other group yet.
We have a man down. Repeat, man down.
Got a stamp on the detonator's...
This is the actual terrorist group, not the
Be advised, KVA on the move.
not the actual ultimate enemy. Nah, they can't notice us. They're afraid of technology, so maybe they're afraid of a drone. I don't know.
I'm still facing the torch.
At least we got a sniper drone, which is pretty neat.
You can't just sit on this building alone.
The real Hades is close.
I'm doing all the work here. Run away. Like, I'm doing all the work.
All teams, truck leading south garage. It's Hades. Hades is on the move.
KVA drones launched.
Okay, there's the missile. Good. You can actually do something. Yeah, they only die if the game says so. It's one of those games.
Alpha, report.
All teams on Hades.
I know you mentioned that before. Freedom Fighters, that's a good example, because in Freedom Fighters, your allies can die.
Hear me, follow Hades.
In that game, they can die and you don't instantly fail at all.
Down the stairs into the back street. We need to cut off...
That'd be an interesting challenge run. Freedom Fighters with no Freedom Fighters. It's actually a good idea for a future run. I guess I'm kind of holding out because I'm still faintly hoping that we're either going to get a sequel or a remaster. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'd love to see it. And Freedom Fighters with no Freedom Fighters would be interesting. Because there's only a couple of missions where you start with them, and you can ditch them for sure. So they're not actually required to start the mission. Would make for an interesting idea. Maybe I'll do that in the future. Probably not on the higher difficulty, though. Probably on the easiest difficulty. Because that game is actually difficult. If you don't know what you're doing, that game can be pretty difficult.
Through here. Come on. Use the back alleys to cut him off.
Okay, we got 23 shots left.
Bravo, KVA inbound.
Yeah, your drone has infinite ammo, but none of your other guns do. Because why would they? I'm gonna let her deal with a lot of the enemies. Man, he didn't even die after 3 shots. Headshots are much better, but still, no one ever drops handgun ammo, or handguns in general. Kind of weird, actually. The girl is some other one of these PMC people. Named, like, Iona or something weird like that. Oh, I see an ammo crate. Refill your ammo. Thank you. I will greatly take that. I can get more ammo here? Then let's go. Let's just shoot with aim assist and kill anything that pops up. If I can get more ammo, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, people in the exoskeletons, they aren't that smart in this game at times. They make stupid decisions, but then again, when you're in an exoskeleton, you're probably more entitled to make stupid decisions because you're less likely to die. Okay, actually, let me throw a threat grenade out. That is a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies. But let's hide over here. There we go, we're advancing.
Take them out!
Rockets! Rockets power! Underrated show that I loved as a kid. Even though I can agree now, looking back on it, it had a lot of problems that I didn't see when I was like 10 or 5 or whatever. It was still cool back in the day.
They're pulling back.
Who's shooting me? Just to be careful.
They're pulling back.
Be very careful here. Come on, die. How are you not dead? Shot you like 7 times. Iona, get out of the way, or Fiona, or Ilyana, or whatever the hell your name is. I don't care. It's Russian, and I don't know what it is. I see soda. Can I have some soda? What happens if I punch the soda? Nothing, apparently. Well, that's unfortunate. I wanted to make it explode. Because exploding soda is better than non-exploding soda. Get your Russian ass to the gate already. I'm tired of doing all the work. I have to shoot someone 5 times to bring him down, sometimes more. He's not dead yet! What the? Game? I've shot him 7 times! Yeah, we're a one-man army, we can kill everything, but the game is not acting that way right now. This guy will not go down. That was weird. Why would he not go down?
KVA reinforcements are on their way.
That was really weird. He would not go down. Maybe it was armored or something. I don't know.
All stations, be advised. Hades convoy is southbound.
We have contact at the bell tower on... Ah!
Torres, can you repeat?
Well, someone died.
Men down! Sniper in the bell tower!
That looked like an ammo container somewhere, which is always better than no ammo.
Damn! Sniper's got a beat on us. Throw smoke! Let's move! Smoke won't last forever!
Okay. Oh, well, there's a dead civilian.
Jump across! I'll cover!
You're good. Sniper probably has infinite ammo as
Stay
well.
away from the windows! Everyone stay away from the windows! Shit, that's a lot of open
Oh,
ground.
ammo.
Want to run first or suppress fire? Keep that sniper buttoned up!
I can get more ammo, so it's okay. Run! Let me out the window already, please. Ah, is this the Storm PSR? Kinetic rifle?
Come on, the sniper can't hit us on the street below.
Jump!
KVA drones, take cover!
I don't care about no KVA drones. I guess I kind of do, but I kind of don't. You see, if this was any other run, I'd use an EMP grenade, but I'm not able to do that here because that might be considered cheating. Then again, it's not like I was successful on this run anyway. Okay, there's like one left. Die.
He's pushing toward that sniper.
Yeah, I mean, she's supposed to be Spetsnaz. She's supposed to be ex-Spetsnaz, if I remember correctly from the story of the game. But I can do a good Russian accent regardless. I should be voice actor for Makarov in future Call of Duty game.
Copy that, Bravo.
Because he will be in Modern Warfare 2, New Modern Warfare 2.
Shit! We need that stinger. Let's move.
Shit, we need that stinger. Let's go.
There's stinger. Second floor. We need that stinger.
We need that stinger. I will cover you. Oh, I shot Iliana. Idiota. Oh, I have EMPs. Yeah, I do have EMPs. But I feel like that might technically go against the challenge rules, so I'm not using them. I have them, though. You have them as this. See? EMP grenades. So, theoretically, they count against it. I don't know. Not like it really matters in the end, because I already failed to run enough times, it doesn't even matter. But I'm trying to avoid using stuff like that as much as possible. Because there's nothing like a little extra pain to make things more entertaining for you guys. I thought for sure I was going to kill myself. Why did that hit the drones? I wasn't even aiming for the drones.
Got him. Fuck that guy.
Bravo.
Fuck that guy.
To the X.
Copy that. Bravo is moving to the X. Let's go.
Yeah, shoot him in the head doesn't always work either in this game, because I guess they have armor or something. We're gonna push the truck. Good thing we got that power armor. Or exoskeleton.
Copy that. Moving to
God, this game is actually longer than I thought.
We can set up an ambush from down there.
Bravo. Hades inbound.
Copy that. Mitchell.
I don't want to plant explosives, but I know it's not going to let me progress if I don't do it. Now, it doesn't say I actually have to detonate them. Okay, this is a cutscene, so that's not really my fault. If I don't, what happens?
Damn it, Mitchell. Hades is getting away.
Seriously? You can't fight without it?
Set the charges.
Really?
Wait for my signal.
I'm not that surprised, but I'm slightly disappointed.
Now.
Well, that doesn't necessarily kill anyone. You got airbags and shit. You might have survived that.
Get Hades at any cost.
Yeah, you might have survived that. There's no saying that you didn't survive that. It looks like everyone made it through. I'm gonna say that's A-okay. Oh, they must be armored. That's gotta be what it is. That would make sense that some of them would be armored. Because this is futuristic. And they're gonna have advanced armor by this point in the world.
We're almost there.
Oh, that's an ammo crate. Okay. I didn't know there was going to be an ammo crate here. Take cover. If I die here, that's okay, because now I know there's an ammo crate. So it's okay. How did he not kill me? Okay, that's fine. Now I know there's an ammo crate. Nah, there's no peace in this franchise. You gotta kill everyone. You gotta have war.
Push forward. We need to control the team.
Because this is Call of Duty. This ain't Fallout or Outer Worlds where a peaceful resolution can be possible. But now I know there's ammo, so it's okay if I kill these guys with whatever ammo I have left currently. That's a threat grenade, isn't it? Yep, wrong grenade type. Okay, so I guess I do have to be a little more careful. You would think so, and here's the thing, like, that's what Black Ops 3 did. Because Black Ops 3 was the next game in the series, and it did focus heavily, mostly on, like, cybernetics and drones and stuff. Compared to Advanced Warfare had more of a soldier focus. But those are in two different timelines, technically. I've always, though, tried to think if there might be a way to combine a lot of the Call of Duty games into a single timeline. There's probably a way to get a lot of them tied into a single line. It wouldn't be easy, but I think there's a way you could get a majority of them into a single timeline. Like, I think that you could get a good number of them into a single timeline and have it all fit. You couldn't get Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 into the same timeline, and you couldn't get Ghosts into the timeline of either Modern Warfare or Black Ops. Presumably, most likely. At least not into the Modern Warfare timeline. You might could find a way to fit into the Black Ops timeline, but it would take some effort to get it there. But I'm sure you could find some theories for it. Because that's just a theory. A game theory. Still a great channel. Crap grenade. Hide. Screw the streets, I'm just trying to stay alive. Another armored guy, presumably, because he's not dying in 2 hits. It's okay, I can toss grenades all I want, because there's an ammo crate right here. Alright, there's like 3 of them left. He's not dead yet, somehow. There we go, we got him.
Streets are clear. Prophet, we are moving on.
Oh, that's him.
Roger that. Be advised, more KVA inbound.
Hurry, Mitchell. I'll cover.
Oh, we're at the end of the mission. Fantastic.
Mitchell, look out!
Great, it's gonna... Ow. Am I dead? No, of course not. I'm in an exosuit. I'm sure I'm okay. Right, because you're gonna totally survive that. And because he's totally going to win that fight when he doesn't even have an exosuit. He doesn't have an exosuit. And she does. How do you possibly lose that fight? You know what? You deserve to die. If you're going to lose that fight, you deserve to die. Control dump you into another player's body. Yeah, that's like what, that's like how the Strike Force missions were in Black Ops 2. Or even, isn't that how Watch Dogs Legion is supposed to be? When you lose a character, you automatically warp to another one? Which is cool.
Hades confirmed. Hades is EKIA. I send again. Hades is EKIA.
How did he get up from that? You sliced his throat open. He ain't surviving that.
Nose. Irons. No.
Irons knows what, and why are you giving me like a random flash drive that you were randomly carrying around for no good reason? That's one place where this game's story really falls apart. It makes no sense. Oh, your arch villain was carrying around a hard drive that's going to incriminate you. Alright, we got to do one more. One more tonight.
Hades' death left us with more questions than answers. But all that matters.
We do this, we're at the halfway point.
It was the start of a new chapter for all of us.
At last, time ran out for Joseph Chiketse.
Because there are a lot of shorter missions in the later half of the game, I believe. Or at least like 2 or 3 shorter missions.
We recently spoke with John.
We're going to do one more.
Founder and CEO of Atlas International, the private military corporation responsible for hunting down and killing Hades. Congratulations, you've achieved what no government was able to.
Alright, Utopia. Actually, which mission is this? Guy took 40 bullets in the head to die, of course, a single knife. Yeah, exactly. That's how this game tends to work.
Mitchell, I need to see you right now.
Ilona, what is it?
Meet me in maintenance room 6A. Don't bring anyone else.
All right.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
I know what the hell she wants.
I think this is a short mission. This is the one I'm thinking of.
Hard to believe this is Baghdad. 2 years ago, you couldn't step outside without...
Yeah, it looks pretty nice, to be fair. Looks very advanced. Although you're saying it's going to take another 40 years for Baghdad to become anything.
Echo team took down...
You can be faster than that someday.
The whole network's unraveling. Hades is the key. The world, my friend, is running out of bad guys. You might be looking at an early retirement.
Early retirement as long as I get my benefits from it. 4:10 a.m. God, that's late. / early, depending on how you consider it. It's only 11:10 here. It'll be my bedtime in about an hour. Alright, what is this about, Russian girl?
Scrambler will only buy us a few minutes. Sync to my HUD, I have to show you something.
What the hell's going on?
Just watch this. That's Irons, with the technologist you saved.
The guy we pulled from the river.
He never made it back to Nigeria.
KVA are planning an attack. He told me everything.
What kind of attack?
Power plants all over the world. They wanted me to compromise the security systems.
Where are they planning on hitting?
Seattle, Paris, Tokyo. Thousands will die. We have to tell someone.
No. We have to tell everyone. It's okay, it's all right. I'm gonna take care of this right now.
Yep.
Fuck.
He knew it.
Betrayal.
All those people dead and he fucking profited from it.
Where did you get this?
Hades. His last act before he died was giving us this.
How do you know?
And why did he have it and why did he give it to
Our own
us?
algorithm. It's from Atlas. No one has seen this but us.
We need to get out of here. Now!
More questions than answers. Yeah, there's a lot of areas that aren't just fully desert. There's a lot of big cities. There's like Abu Dhabi is beautiful from what I've seen.
We saw it. We saw everything.
You saw what?
You knew about the attacks. All those innocent
You saw
people.
a forged recording from a terrorist.
You're insane! You're a monster!
I'm disappointed in you. You could have had everything. Hold them here till the reporters leave. Gideon.
Yes, sir.
Gideon! You know what you saw.
Not quite thousands in the games, maybe hundreds. I wouldn't quite say thousands. Traitor!
Just stay where you are.
Listen, we've hacked into your exosystem. I need you to trust me. In 3 seconds, the fire suppression system will be activated.
Okay. Good thing there's someone here to help us.
Now!
I hit the button, didn't I? Oh, it was circle. I hit square. Okay, my bad. Okay, that ain't killing him. I don't count that against me. That is not killing you. I shot him in the leg with a SMG. You're not dying from
Who
that.
are you?
Just keep moving.
Fire doors to the basement are down. We can't intercept the fugitives. Need these doors up. Get out, damn it.
Get in!
Hold on.
Innocence doesn't exist. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. At least not in this universe.
Activated drone swarm. You only have a few seconds once you're on the roof.
Be trapped up there.
Trust me.
Swarm! Run!
Swarm of drone!
Swarm! Over here!
I'm just gonna follow the path that's laid out for me.
Overriding the gates. Get across the roof and jump the rail at the opening.
Okay.
Do it now.
You're 5 stories up. You can exosuit down. We've already proven that you can. Yeah, he fell in the water. You're fine. You are not gonna die from that. Don't cry about it. You're easily jumping 30 feet into the water. After you slide down, it's like 30 feet. You're gonna survive that just fine.
So what now?
You'll need to get through Old Town. Head toward the docks.
They're going to lock down the entire city to find us.
That's why you need to move fast.
That voice sounds very, like, not necessarily text-to-speech, but familiar in, like, a weird way.
They're rounding up civilians. We don't have much time.
Through here.
Drop down to the street.
Down to the street. That hurt.
Atlas 1, we got the runners cornered in
Seen us! Take cover!
They saw us? How'd they see us? I don't want to violate the... How did you take damage from that? Kill him for me, will ya? I can at least pick up another weapon. BAL is not a handgun. AMR is not a handgun. I am still alive by some miracle.
Get to the docks.
Oh, I could have gotten past that. In this case, it's not the government, though. In this case, it's a corporation. A massive multinational military corporation instead of a government. Governments are actually kind of the good guys in this game, technically. Kind of. Slightly. Barely. But it's a little bit different, so it's kind of a nice little shift by Call of Duty standards. I give them credit, they wanted to try something a little bit different.
There's a boat waiting for you at the end of the docks.
Huh, that works surprisingly well. This boat? Which boat? I made it to the docks. If you don't make it, you're getting left behind. Oh, there's an enemy there. Oh, there's a power armored guy. Oh, okay, well... Honestly, I didn't even know I had EMPs. Well, I guess it's not going to let me get away with it without doing that, so that's unfortunate. I already failed this particular mission anyway, so whatever.
Put on that grapple attachment. You'll need it later.
Vehicle escape. Nah, we don't get the invisibility armor in this mission. That's only for certain soldiers in certain missions. We can't have it here. That would violate the rules of engagement. Probably. Or game rules. Regardless, it wouldn't be allowed in this game, unfortunately. Why not just literally block off the entire waterway at once? It can't be that hard. You're a multi-trillion-dollar international military. You could do it. I also have to not get hit by stuff. Huh, water protects against missiles. That's good to know. I don't think it'd be quite that effective. That was close. Why don't we just stay underwater? The thing had a glass ceiling could stay underwater. You could easily stay underwater. It wouldn't hurt you. You'd be fine.
Don't see.
Oh, it's like one of those hotels in Vegas that has, it's the one that has, like, an actual canal in it that you can ride, which is really cool. How is that a good idea?
Hello, can you hear me? You've got to keep moving.
That's probably not what the plan was.
Are you alright?
Can you move?
I'm fine, let's go.
Boat's finished. We're on foot.
Extraction point is right above you. Top of the building.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Use your grapple.
Mitchell, we can grapple up
How
over here.
convenient.
Another grapple point above us.
Now we get the grapple hook, which is cool. Which I think we get for the rest of the game, which is awesome.
Contact! Get to cover! Watch those components!
Okay, I don't have any flash grenades left. That's great. And they're all coming in by zipline. Hide here. Why can I not? Well, it's stuck in the pool. Anything that makes logical sense is rejected. Yeah, that's pretty much Call of Duty. Sounds about right. Go, go, go. Made it. Hide for a second. Heal up. We were on veteran, this would not be going so well. But we're not on veteran. So it's okay.
Climb up, Mitchell.
With what? Oh, okay. Maybe specify next time.
This way.
Oh, okay, you're over there.
To the sky bridge. Drop down and cross the sky bridge.
That grapple looks pretty cool, though. Oh, good thing that glass didn't do anything. Oh, I walked right into that grenade, didn't I? Thought I could just run past the enemies. That's good. Oh, this seems like a fantastic idea. Yeah, this is just great. I don't care if you got your mag grips or not. This is a terrible idea.
Jump, Mitchell.
Okay, it's a good thing I trust you. Dead. Dead.
Remember your old sergeant, don't you?
Hello there, Cormac.
Get out of here.
What's the play, boss? Stand down!
If you're wrong about irons, I'll hunt you down myself.
I'm not wrong.
What's your status?
Roof is clear. No sign of them. All right. Inside. Now.
Yeah, you would think they could add that stuff, but of course they don't. Because why would they? That would be too convenient. Alright guys, that is the halfway point of the game where we get to things starting to be more interesting. Where we start actually hunting down Atlas.
Multinational unit. Codename Sentinel. Our mission, to investigate the KVA attacks and prevent anything like that from ever happening again.
Which means we also got to stop the Atlas Corporation. So guys, let's see what progress we're on at this point. I want to make sure I'm at the halfway point. First 5, 6, 7. So this is mission 8. I remember Sentinel crash. Okay, I don't remember where that is. That's short. Oh, so those are right after one another. Those are pretty short, I believe. Those are like right after one another. Okay, yeah, we'll get it done in the next episode. Okay, cool. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I definitely did. I'm glad that the streaming service seems to be working again. I'm very happy that it's actually working today after the issues I had last week. So, as for next week, I will hopefully be streaming next Saturday. Will be the most likely next stream like this. Otherwise, I'll try to stream at least once during the week, but it'll be more during the day, depending on what happens with other games. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for being patient with my tech problems in the last episodes. And I will see you guys this coming week.